Oh yeah, that's 380 gear.
Yes.
What up? Yeah, that's definitely the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did say that.
Yeah, you did. I just have a habit of not listening to you.
Yeah, I
was
know
gonna
you
say someone's
jackass.
not listening.
Wow. Good
Are
friends.
you doing
Oh,
something
Blue Mage's
soon?
coming. Blue Mage's
You know
not
you
coming
love
out.
us.
Blue Mage's not coming out till next week. Like, yeah, I said that to you multiple times.
You know
Well,
you love us.
technically, it was still listed on their site as coming out earlier than that, and then on the stream, they literally were like, "Yeah, we're sorry." Like they were
Yeah, that
bowing
was-
on
yeah,
stream.
Okay, yeah,
We're
that
sorry,
was,
it will
yeah,
not
that
come out
was-
this week. It will be next week.
Yeah, they did list it wrong.
And also, it doesn't help that they actually had to fire a bunch of people in their office. That was
Oh,
in the
there,
design
yeah.
group.
Oh, need their NA, some of their NA or translation.
Yeah, there was definitely. I think they were part of that huge leak thing that's been going on. And
Oh
they
yeah,
finally got
yeah.
caught.
One of them. Yeah, it was one person. It was one person, and he was also an admin for freaking game FAQs before he went to Square Enix a long time ago. He basically went by, like I say, went by the name of Blue Fever on the 4chan thing. But yeah, that is now a former Square Enix NA translator team employee. And because of him, Blue Mage came out late.
All right, Alpha Escape.
Because Blue Mage was already ready at 4.4.
Here. Okay, so
Trying to clear this, but I can't. Hey, what's up, Marlon? By the way, I'm streaming.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we're not worried about it.
I mean, I'm not worried.
Be on better
I
behavior.
curse like a sailor, so as long as you don't mind that.
I don't think anybody minds.
If you mind, well.
Okay, I'll
You're
just.
in the wrong place.
We are totally sorry about your disposition.
Hey,
We're sorry, not sorry.
hey, it's okay. I love Bunny. I love Bunny and Toke, but those two they get worse. So
Oh yeah.
Well, we get creative.
yeah, creative. That's the word.
Okay, so the max of any material you need is 2. Is that the case?
Do I-
For accessories.
Do I have a squad ready for dailies? I did dailies earlier. Sorry.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. No, no, no! God damn it.
I did
You fucking fuck.
dailies earlier. I'm about to hop back in to see what these guys are about to do, but
What, us?
I know both of you need to catch up.
I'm playing to catch up, and Luna needs to play the catch-up game as well.
Yeah, so we'll
But
probably all.
that would mean she actually has to sign on the game.
What, you act like I haven't signed on all week. I've been on.
Have you, or have you been playing HOTS?
Uh-oh.
This is my first time logging into HOTS in 4 days.
It's stoic.
Stop.
Hey, Stoic.
Hello, Stoic. Oh,
Alright.
Oh man, it's like a family reunion sandwich in here.
It's almost like the good old days, man.
Yes.
I don't know if I was part of those good
What's
old
it only been,
days.
like 2 years, huh?
Oh, you're good. Good enough. good old
Strangely,
days.
actually,
Oh,
it's been...
son of a gun.
You're part of the better days right now.
I think I was part of the era that was coming through.
Oh, the arrow was banging my head against the wall.
Oh god. Like that.
Oh.
That's nothing for Uzzle being
Oh,
here,
no.
So we'll have a nice little reunion.
Marlon, what server are you in?
Right
Just
now?
a-
No, he's talking to the stream.
Yeah, like what server are you guys in? Because if you're in the Primal Data Center, I'm sure they'll let they'll allow you guys to come on in.
We're not that mean.
Oh, Famfrit?
I'm on Fanfrit right now, actually. For now.
It was that stoic.
That's not lasting for long, though.
Whoa!
What'd you say, Souls?
Oh, I thought you said you made a noise. Alright, so
Oh,
it's
no.
gonna go into telling
Different.
me what's going on.
That's different. Oh my god, do you hear the song in the background? Oh, what? This is definitely not...
Something. What?
Oh, I'm playing a mod pack for, Mario 3. And, oh god! Sorry, there was a lot of lag going on. Oh my god. Wow. So okay.
That's
So
cool.
so
Getting my stuff pushed in Darksiders 3.
Oh.
Oh
all
yeah,
of your
you liking
stuff, or
that
just
game?
a little bit of your stuff.
Dude, it's bullshit how hard this game is, man.
Darksiders
I've
3.
wanted to play it ever since I saw the promos for what was it Fury?
Oh yeah, no. Honestly, I gotta say she's probably my favorite so far.
Yeah.
Uh,
And
I
I've
really
seen the
hope
whole
this does
game
good.
through, so I've seen it and it looks really fucking good, and I still want to play it.
I still can't
No.
choose a favorite out of all of them. Maybe I'll like maybe
I mean,
I'll.
we'll have to see once. Hopefully this does well enough, and they'll make the fourth one with Strider. Or
Yeah.
whatever. I think it's Strider.
Who?
Strife.
Over here.
Yeah, Strife. I was gonna say.
Yeah,
like,
Strife.
They actually
Yeah, no, I was
hinted
thinking of that
too.
ninja game.
I'm pretty sure that they're gonna be having at least 2 more games in the works.
2 more. Wow.
That's what I'm going to predict.
That'd be cool. I mean, maybe.
Based on,
Aw.
based on how this one ends,
Right.
that's what my prediction's gonna be.
Okay.
Oh, you
yeah,
straight
maybe
took
after
that to the
after I
face.
finish it, I'll see that. Because I mean, it'd be cool. Like fourth one.
Wait, are you watching the stream?
And
Oh,
then
no,
have
no,
the
you're-
fourth one be a.
Oh no, I was
Or
talking
the
about
fifth
how
one
Gio
be
just took that
all
to the
4 of them.
face.
Because I straight took a fish in the
I
face.
got
What's the kicker is if a lot of the games at some certain points are happen simultaneously.
Right, because this is like a. This one's a prequel, isn't it?
No, they're like happening at the same time.
Oh, really?
Legit. The first one is the only one that kind of happens a little bit before.
Get away from me.
Are you talking about Darksiders?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
no. This and remember, I'm the guy. But
You're the guy.
I'm the story guy because I know what you're talking about. War actually comes by hundreds, at least a century later, because at his time the human race is all but nearly wiped out, and Fury comes in before because she's there. Oh, spoilers! Crap.
You don't want to stop there. Yeah.
Just know.
You're up there.
Yeah, just know that Fury went in before War went to Earth. And Death, his entire journey takes him pretty much the entire time while he was while I guess War was doing his thing. And
Yeah.
Strife is the only one who we really don't know what was going on, but we do know for a fact that something did happen, and he was active alongside all 3 of his siblings.
Yeah. You see him.
I had to hold my tongue a bit.
Also, the thing is, since I never really played any of the games, I just kind of silently followed them. Once I had seen all of the third one, I watched a timeline breakdown so I could understand what the fuck was happening. Cause oh my god.
A buddy of ours bought the crazy $200-300 special edition that came with all the
shit.
figures. And it was a little upsetting. He was a little upset because you don't get Strife as a figure. You get 4 figures, and you basically get the 3, and then the fourth one is Virgil.
Oh really?
Yeah, you don't get Strife, but I guess
Kinda,
yeah.
I mean, it's not the worst thing, but still, you're just like, what?
So by the way, it's saying everybody's not, getting all peeved off thinking it's an awful game. Is it actually a good Devil May Cry game?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could assume is maybe they kept it out because maybe they're not completely sold on what Strife's gonna look like.
Oh, they're sold.
Oh, that's a yeah, it's not.
Oh no.
Oh, did he? Oh, does he get spoiled in this game?
Yeah, you see him.
Yeah,
At
you
some point.
you see Strife. Spoiler alert, you get to see Strife. And
Yeah, that's all I'm saying about it. But you do get to see him.
Oh, okay.
I was about to do the EX shit. I'm not
Ooh,
used to
mother-
savage shit for this fight. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I also love how unapologetic they just rip off Dark Souls with this game.
Oh yeah, like the
Wait.
vendor especially.
The vendors, the souls,
oh,
the adamantium chunks.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's really bad. Yeah. The difficulty, even the
can I?
even kind of the linearity and the fighting style of the game is really Dark Souls like.
You know, I was
The
trying to get
secret
into Dark Souls 3,
levels, the
and
secret
then I
endings
got
are
into
cool.
the grind for the tower, and I'm like, why? Why is there a grind at the very
I
beginning
think
of the
there's
game?
like 3 or 4 endings to 3.
Right. Plus, there's a lot of cool things that were in 2 that they took out in this game, which I was kind of upset. Which was like the weapon customization and building. I loved it too.
How far are you into the game?
I've defeated the trash goblin.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Treasure guy.
The
Whatever.
gargoyle with the shit demon.
Yeah,
You
the shit demon.
You mean what was it? Is it
Oh, wait.
Greed that has all of it? All the.
Yeah, I mean his name's not Greed in this one, but yeah, I think
I
it's.
need to see Dogma again.
Actually, I think there might be another guy. He's God, what's his name? I think it was Anger or something.
What?
Wrath, you mean?
Wrath, maybe, yeah.
There is Wrath.
Yeah, is he after?
You met him already because I saw your stream, and he's the one that right after her horse gets killed.
Okay.
That you meet. That's Wrath.
Jeez.
Giant
Pretty
big
sure,
guy?
If I remember correct, yeah.
Yeah.
Big ass dude.
Yeah.
But I want to say, you're right. I don't think it was called Greed. It was called by the fancy terminology.
Oh, no.
But it is Greed.
Yeah, it's just like they're.
I just can't remember the word they used for it.
Yeah. It's sort of like a fee or something.
I'm guessing there's about to be something crazy happening.
Yeah, this is Earthquake. So.
Well, because I think in this game they embody the sin, but they are just people themselves.
They embody the.
You know, like they have their own name and characteristic, but they embody.
They are the sin.
Yeah, like they are legit the sins. And you'll. Oh my god. I need you to hurry up and finish it so we can talk about it.
Just spoilers.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but I want to talk about it. So hurry up. It's like a certain someone I know who I want to talk about a book that I was rushed to read. It's been what, 3 months, dear?
Keep waiting.
Trying to.
Thank you,
Still
hero.
need to read War Crimes, man.
But our princess is another cat? What?
In another castle?
I gotta fight fish now.
Oh my good god. What is going on? Oh,
No,
I got wrecked.
This is one of the reasons why they didn't take it out in the EX5. They just did something. EX Savage.
There was literally no explanation. This is just going to town.
Oh, I know, but
Phrasing.
these are more telegraphed.
Alright. Are we not using phrasing anymore?
Nope.
Nope. Phrasing's gone.
I'm trying to do everything I can to live.
Yeah, I love how sassy she is.
Who, Fury?
I love how she just shits on.
Yeah, Fury is great.
I love how she just shits on everybody. Doesn't give a fuck.
I love the way she looks all the different weapons on, like her, like
yeah, she
fire
changes.
one
Yeah,
shit,
her
like,
hair
oh my
and stuff.
god, it looks so cool.
Oh, she has
Right.
expensive.
You know what? I
They
think
make cosplaying pretty interesting with her.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, oh my god, there's so many choices.
I do have a favorite. It's probably just Death.
Damn,
Sweet.
I got
Yeah, I like
dark.
that.
Only because he's like he's like a man on a mission. He was just like, listen, I gotta save my brother. I don't know what you guys like. I don't give two craps about anybody else. I'm just trying to save my brother. Kind of relates.
Fury's got that spunk, man.
I do like the sin designs too, though.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when
I'm a
you
huge fan.
tried.
I haven't got to that one yet, but no, I mean I'm a huge fan of goblins, so it was cool to see, especially treasure goblins. And he was literally like the daddy treasure goblin I've always wanted. So...
Your sugar daddy treasure goblin.
What?
I know, right? He's, yeah, the all father of treasure goblins.
Well, that's a good name.
And
I'm putting this one after hours.
wow, one dude won 3 items out of that.
I guess the luck. Here, where I'm catching him up in 14.
Oops.
Okay.
Doing some of the other stuff so he can get his I'm level up so he can do the actual story shit.
I'm almost there.
Yeah, he just needs a couple things and he's almost there.
Like, did you finish the story?
No,
I
he
can't
can't.
finish it until I get 360.
Oh
He's way
yeah.
behind.
I just got 355. After
Fun.
being gone for 6 months, it definitely is a thing.
6 months is a long time.
What do you...
Considering there wasn't any, I did the story in less than an hour, so that means up to that point that I got back to the game, there was 1 hour worth of story in 6 months. I feel like I didn't really miss too much, honestly.
Did you?
You saved yourself about, $80. Oh, you son of a bitch, invisible motherfucker!
Dang.
Dude, this game is so hard. I mean, I have it on the most toughest difficulty, but still. Fucking pain in the ass.
Whoa! What the?
It's I don't know if they did the dodge system that great because it's really picky on when it wants to. Because like the name of the game is pretty much just countering everything, and sometimes it just straight up doesn't accept the like if you're trying to counter multiple times, it won't register it. Like, I can't.
Yeah, there's some fights you're not gonna like.
Yeah, I'm like clicking faster than it wants to register.
That sounds bad.
Whoa! Whoa! Fish! Aww. Fish.
Shits.
Did you just get eaten by boss bass, big burf? I don't know. I don't know how to distinguish the two.
No, just got hit by a random flying fish.
Oh, just a random. Random cheap. Okay.
Did you say a random Chi-Chi?
Yep.
Cheap.
Cheap.
Oh, okay. I was like, a Chi-Chi? What do we in Hawaii? Get a drink?
Gotta have our chi-chis with our Apanoa.
It's a giant.
It wasn't more
Oh, okay. Death.
Virgil, I love you.
I know there's a recently I can't remember who tested it, but I know there's a mod for Switch that allows people to fuck with your Mario 3 game, and you can just have like the frickin' sun come out or the frickin' boss bass just show up out of nowhere, and the palettes look all wrong when you do it on certain stages that it's not supposed to be there, but it is some funny ass shit. If you want your followers to fuck with you.
I don't know. I mean, they do that enough.
I don't know. It could be really entertaining.
They're like, "Hey, Sink," and I'm like, "Yeah." Pff. Here's a bomb.
Well, also it's something they'd
Some
have
kind of
they'd have to use bits to actually screw with you. So while they're screwing with you, you'd be making bits.
My
That's
God.
a win-win.
Hey, Tasso.
Tassel.
Tasso.
Tasso.
Also,
Hooah!
Oh, that's a big ass angel.
I'm about to go back and I went the
know
wrong way.
exactly what part you're at.
I'm about to
Double ponytails.
see if I can do the wreath.
Some big old tatties.
Snake Extreme. See if I can just get that done with randos.
but I just haven't made the time.
Yeah, they have
Ooh.
the perfect voice actress for Fury too.
An angry woman?
Well, she's got like kind of like that vaudeville accent, you know, like she's.
Take that. Oh my God, these fish.
She sounds sophisticated when.
She's sophisticatedly pissed.
Right.
Like all the time.
Oh, I love that. Cat, you just waited after hours. You saw what I put in there.
Oh lord. Oh yeah.
It's like, witch people.
Do not tell me I was sent backwards. I was. Oh my dear God, no. This is a nightmare.
Are you streaming, Stock?
Yeah, he's streaming.
No, I'm not. I
Okay, I
wasn't
was gonna
there.
say.
He's thinking is that.
No, I couldn't get OBS to play nice with Darksiders.
Oh yeah, it's still fucking up.
Yeah, I was lagging hardcore with it, and I thought it was my hardware, but no, nothing was spiking or
Is there such thing as lagging softcore?
maybe I don't know. I've googled it online, and some people say using Streamlabs OBS. Sometimes it just doesn't.
It's been acting up.
Yeah,
with
certain
me.
games it just doesn't like.
Anymore, if I'm streaming anything on the PC, I'm just gonna
I'm
have to
actually
use
gonna Google
YouTube.
that phrase. Hold on.
Yeah.
What?
So wait. So who was that I just saw, Luna?
Who's
Was
what?
that Pride? She said she was a sin, but...
The very like ornate one with giant big ass like celestial wings.
Yeah, and the two big ponytails. It's true.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Okay, she's like
Dude!
a big gold metal angel, and she's got like her face
Yes,
doesn't move.
that is
Guys, can we say that Tasso is a hero? Cause he just, I had,
Oh man, it's $50. Holy shit.
yeah. Well, Phoenix, you there, man? Phoenix,
Capture card.
Phoenix, you
What's
there?
up?
You there?
What's
Okay.
up?
If I haven't told you already, my brother's out of the hospital, but we had like this really big issue with his health insurance, which I don't understand why there's such a big issue.
I've been told of what's been going on. I've been caught up a little bit. So yeah, I do feel for you on that one, man. But it's good that you're supporting and all that such.
Yeah. Well, I moved over to my brother's house and I'm taking care of him, so.
That's good. That's good.
So he's sleeping right now, but I think he was really grateful, but he's been very weak recently, so don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's the medicine that's doing it to him.
Did you do chemo?
We did do chemo. We actually did chemo. We then used like a graphic surgery. Then we did radio surgery, which is like chemo, but they have to actually go inside and shit. Don't know. They don't go inside and shit. I mean, they go inside and they actually use.
They target the area.
Yeah, there you go. I was trying to say that.
Yeah, instead of being just barraging you, it's more of a targeted approach.
Right. And as scared as I was the whole entire time, I know they were going to do something. I just didn't know how expensive the aftermath was, because I thought we were halfway done, and then they were just like, so here's what you need to do afterwards. I'm like, what the heck do I have to do afterwards? Well, you have to be on these meds for 6 months, and then you got to renew it. I'm like, wait, why do I have to renew it? Apparently this is a thing. But
yeah, staying alive is expensive.
yeah, I just don't know why it's like he has health insurance. Oh crap. He has health insurance, and you would think it would take care of it. And it took care of most of it, because normally it would be $5,000.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, it probably depends on the deductible he has.
Yeah, probably. But like, we still had like several $100s left, and me, I was like, my family cannot afford that, because we're broke, flat broke. Read about it. Sorry.
So a lot of people don't understand how insurance works and what it is, but insurance companies are packaged managed care network, and they're actually managing your networks of like what doctors you can see, what groups of people, what medications you're able to get in what quantities. And unfortunately, a lot of them, like, they have it all set up where they'll only cover the majority of things, so you will always have things that you're going to be missing gap-wise. It's all part of the scam of insurance in the first place.
Oh.
Yeah, there's even certain types of medication that they won't support because it's not under their umbrella.
Yeah, and the fun part is, there's a lot of operations that have very specific medications or tools or procedures involved, and they will cover specific parts of it, but not the whole thing.
Yeah.
That doesn't
super bad.
That doesn't seem fair.
Well,
That
that and
would be so angry.
and the existence of insurance is the biggest reason that medical prices are high anyway.
Yeah, medical
The
stuff.
prices that you're charged if you don't have insurance were never meant to ever be paid by people.
Yeah. You ever look up Charge Masters? It'll make you mad as hell.
Yeah, boy.
Like, for the things that, like, it would cost, like, getting a broken bone, like, say your radius and ulna, you both those get broken. Setting it and doing all the extra stuff, it would only cost you a couple $100 best. but because of all the insurance billing codes and all the crazy hands it has to go through, it could be thousands.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad America's one of the best places to live on Earth.
Well, don't get started on that shit.
Oh, thank you for telling me. And because I was always confused. I have health insurance. Well, I'm gonna have health insurance with the new job that I have, but they pretty much are just like, oh man, don't worry about it. With this health insurance, even if you have a broken bone, we'll be able to pay for it. And I'm like, okay.
Well, yeah, but unfortunately,
That means don't go out and be stupid and break one.
Most of the industry will prey on the people that have to have chronic treatments.
Yeah, that's pre-existing.
So so if you have like a one-time thing like a broken bone where you get it set and you don't have much else other than checkups, then usually your costs won't be that high. But if it's a chronic treatment condition, then that industry milks that shit out of you.
Yeah.
Just like in general, most cancers, they probably have found a cure to some of them, but they would rather sell you the medication over long term because that gives them more money.
I heard of that.
Yeah, I mean that was basically the whole idea of Obamacare, was that it was to get the other 70% who weren't paying into healthcare to help the 15-20% that were in constant, chronic need. That was the idea of it, was to help the 15% get their prices down. But people are still resisting because they feel like, well, I'm healthy, I live a healthy life, I don't have chronic problems, blah blah blah. Why should I have to pay for healthcare when I don't need it?
I think a lot of it also comes down to the problem with the healthcare system itself is that we pay for all the people that don't have health insurance, immigrants,
Right.
all kinds of things. Like all of our payments that we go to hospitals, they jack all the prices up because they're trying to pay for all the people that legitimately can't even pay a cent. And like the thing that really gets me mad about our entire system, like I was working a great job with Boeing and everything, and when my son was being born, we had to go to a hospital that was awful. The doctors gave no craps, the nurses gave no craps, and all this stuff. And I had a good medical plan. It's just that was the network we had to go to, and that's where we were assigned. But a girl that was just down the street, she had no medical insurance, anything, and she legitimately got to pick where she had her baby. She got to pick all of her services and everything, and didn't pay a single dime.
That's okay. That's kind of grimy. That's grimy.
That's the thing that makes you feel like, why am I working hard whenever people around me can just not work at all? They don't do anything for it. That's the thing that makes you feel horrible, because you feel like you're not getting anything because other people are just getting anything and everything they want.
Basically, like lower middle class and middle class get screwed the most, because if you're basically poor, you can get really good health care. If you're middle class, you can get decent health care, but you got to pay a shit ton for it. And if you're extremely wealthy, well, you can afford anything, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Right.
That's basically how it works. So the vast majority of middle class people get fucked.
Yep.
Fortunately.
S-
But it is what it is. I mean,
I mean,
the
it's
thing of it is, like,
yeah.
people don't realize just how important your life is, because if you're dead, you can't contribute to society. So you'd figure we'd put a lot more emphasis on keeping people alive and healthy.
But that's what we call irony, Stoic.
I know, right?
Well, here's the thing, though. We also have profiteering groups that actually profit on you dying. Like, think about it. The entire funeral service industry is doing predatory practices to try to take money out of the pockets of people that are grieving. Like, think about it. Like, have you had to bury a loved one and they're sitting there, like, trying to upsell you a casket? Like, there's all kinds of things. Like, they're like, oh, well, you could put them in a pine box. Probably way to go. But, or you can get this gilded, white oak. And, like, and it's like, whoa, good lord. Like, these are people that just lost a loved one, and you're trying to sell them something, trying to make it sound like they're awful loved ones for this. Come on now.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Oh, so...
Oh man.
Well, goddamn. Well, not to that. Well, that too. Cause that too. That is a crying shame. And I'm facing Birdo in Super Mario Brothers 3.
Ah. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot that happened too.
Please don't tell me I have to start at the beginning of the goddamn ah!
Wah, wah.
I found an extra life. Fuck you, Fate! Get out of the water, Mario. I love you. No, come back here, Mushroom!
Cool. I have AlphaScape 2.0 open.
Mm-hmm.
I only have a vague recollection of him doing swoopy loopies, and that's how you know what he's gonna do.
Pretty much.
Tennis aces, huh?
Damn it. I hate spiders.
Tasso, if you're playing tennis aces, get in touch with my friend Anima. He plays aces all the time. And if you're trying to play HOTS, well, I'm talking to her right now.
I say Tasso and I have played HOTS together.
Right, you should introduce him to MVP.
No, I thought he has. I thought we all played together. We were all on a team one night.
Oh, were we?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry, I'm high on Ambien. Thanks, Obamacare.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought you were reading
Thanks
after
for being in
hours.
it. Yeah, right? It's all good to be in that 15% margin. Oh, yeah, baby.
About to say, Stoic, are you a squirrel? Because that's what's in after hours right now.
Oh, is it? Oh, nice.
Watch me feed
Oh,
the
yeah.
squirrel
Hey,
Ambien.
man. Hey, that's how we used to get through our 6 and 1s, man. Do 12 hours every day. They just give us Ambien to switch shifts.
Oh god.
We take like 2 Ambien, sleep for 24 hours, be ready for
Oh
the
my
next
god.
Oh god. Hooray!
Shift. Alright, yeah, alright. Plus, it
Wait a
was
What are you doing now,
government
Stoic?
strength Ambien.
Let's say, what are you doing now, Stoic?
Chase that with a 40. Oh.
What?
I mean, that's how you have it. Well, because the cool thing about Ambien is, if you fight off the sleeping aspect of it, it becomes a hallucinogen.
Oh no! Well, that's the thing. It's a hypno. What do they call it? Hypnosedative.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
It makes me paranoid as fuck.
Wait,
Yeah,
is Tasso
you stay
in,
up in-
is Tasso in this Discord?
Yeah. He's
Oh.
he's on the list.
Okay, hold on. I gotta do this thing.
Tasso Gara the Unsung. He can hop in here anytime.
Yeah, anytime.
But yeah, that one night, Stoic, that we were yelling at Kazan for not having the game downloaded, that's when Tasso joined us, and Tragi, and
Oh,
and
Tasso,
MVP.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh no! They're about to do it. Twitch plays. Dribble nods.
What up?
Heyo.
Whoa. There
Yeah,
it
he is loud.
What's this about Chase? Oh, sorry, hold on. How's that?
A lot better.
Come back here, Star, I love you! And I died.
Wow.
Well, if you saw it, you'd probably get a laugh from it.
I'm watching your stream, man. I pulled up on my big screen because I don't dare run anything else besides HOTS on this computer.
Oh, Star, thank you.
Oh, hey, she did she did the DJ Khaled meme. That's awesome. Another one.
There goes another one.
Another
Oh,
one.
Tuesday can't come any close. Can't come. When Tuesday comes, it's gonna be all day Blue Mage with me, and I don't know if I'll have the time. I asked off, so I should be fine. And my brother should be okay. I'm just thinking. Ignore me.
You're thinking we should have.
Words are not coming out of my mouth properly.
Ignore me.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a gun! My star's gone, guys.
And
That's because you weren't running properly. Look at that.
this game is bullshit.
I'm like, you weren't even running to go get it. It's like, star. I don't have
Ah,
any enthusiasm to get
got it.
I hate how hard this stupid game is.
I
It's supposed
Don't-
to be fun. There's some fat ass
Like-
dude in a chair.
was gonna say, you're fighting Sloth.
Fat ass bug.
I'm in the Bone Lands.
Yeah.
Well, speaking
You're
of
fighting the slot sin.
The Bone Land.
Right?
Say-
I did not know Phoenix was
I'm
here.
gonna go through the sin of sloth.
God.
Had to pull
I
up
like
7
this game,
Sins
man.
anime.
What server am I on? I am on the Excalibur server, and they can explain what servers they're on.
Excalibur,
We're on Diabolos.
Diabolos.
Because we're fucking awesome.
he is Swolos.
Famfrit for now.
Whoa! Don't be shooting bomb-bombs at me.
Bombs.
Bombs. Is it bombs or is it bomb-bombs?
Bombs.
Sex bomb moms.
That's what I was gonna say. That's what I was thinking of. Scott Pilgrim in this bitch.
Speaking of
Where's
Mario,
sex bombs?
speaking of Mario stuff and your Bowsette in the corner there,
Oh,
Nintendo
yeah.
actually made a public statement saying we do not support Bowsette. It will not.
They're gonna have to
It will
get
not
used.
be
Oh,
in the
I
news.
can't believe it.
I'm like, why did you even say anything?
Yeah, why did you acknowledge this? Because now that you've acknowledged it, you have acknowledged that you looked it up and went, oh,
Yep.
oh, this was a mistake.
Yep. So now it's yours, Nintendo. It's gonna be. They're gonna be like, hey, copyright Nintendo. Nintendo owns this.
You're gonna see some serious Roll Dirty 4 stuff with copyright strikes on it.
God.
Oh, it's like
I didn't even like it at first. It's only until I saw a certain cosplay that I started liking it.
I can't wait to see Bowsette cosplays.
Ugh.
We're just gonna
there are
watch it.
already some already. What are you talking about?
I've been pretty insulated from the cosplay community for a little while.
You just gotta look on the front. You just had to look on the front page of Imager when it was going nuts about when they're going nuts about it, and you're good.
Oh, I try to stay away from that cesspool. Like, the only reason that I even get close to Imgur is because of Reddit, and even then I've had to stay away from Reddit because it's a cesspool.
Well, see, that's the problem. You're double dipping when you do that shit.
This game is actually pretty hard.
You only want to do one, not the other. It's always a lesson. Do one, not the other.
Always the lesson you say?
Yes,
Lady of the
because if you want to
Fetch.
see it,
What?
yeah.
What kind of title is that? Lady of the Fetch?
But yeah, I mean,
Stop trying to say fetch, Karen. It's not gonna be a thing.
Wee!
She's... Alright, so it's pulling Ambien. What does that mean?
outside.
Conjuring Ambien.
Ow! Ow, that hurts so bad!
You know what to help with that? Ambien.
Ambient.
Is he okay? Are you okay?
Alright, he just spun. Okay, he's gonna spin the same direction again.
Just listen to me. Outside.
What the?
Well, you're not fast enough. Oh, yeah, you were.
Like, did you start singing the Magic School?
Get away
Bus?
from me, Ren.
Yeah, right. Hey, you know Miss Frizzle was probably doing some Ambien.
She
Oh,
was
fuck yeah. She was doing
God.
some shit.
all in the Magic
She's
School
always
Bus.
awake. Always, you know.
Why
Always
did you keep
fried.
away from us?
All in the Magic School
Miss
Bus,
Frizzle
I
is
tell
damn
you.
Time Lord. Why are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, dude. You know what? I'm sure someone's gonna like. Oh, she's the.
Oh, they've been
14th
doing that for
Doctor.
a while.
They've
Ever
been doing
since-
that for a while, yeah.
Yeah, ever since the female master got unveiled, they
For
were
Doctor Who?
all over it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody-
let's get
everybody's-
inside.
Inside. Oh no! That
Oh,
was
it was
really
like when
bad. This is
Aw.
bullshit.
it was like when people were saying the kids from the Magic School Bus were they grew up to become the kids from Captain Planet.
Okay, I heard that before. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean it's pretty damn.
I
accurate.
know.
It's believable.
scary.
It would explain some psychoses going on there too.
Yeah. that
Okay,
was-
I can't imagine walking into this again.
Yes, you did.
Well, see, when you have people like us around, things are going to make sense, not make sense, but then again go back to making sense again.
I tried making
and
sense
then
of
go
it.
back to us.
We
It's
had the
essentially
conversation
us-
about the catfish episode, or no, the salmon episode. That one.
Oh shit, there's angels.
Yes,
Corners.
yes, there are.
Dang it.
Oh, I don't want to fuss with no angels. Wait, are they?
Oh,
my
okay.
You're,
they ain't my
you're kind
friends.
of a neutral. Yeah, you're kind of a neutral party, so like no one's your friend.
Oh,
Never Google the GIF of Magic School Bus in the salmon episode.
God, why do you say these things?
Mm,
I don't know.
I think
I
I
mean,
know what he's talking
Corners.
about, and I hate you.
What are they doing inside the salmon?
Let me just tell you, Tasso, you won't get
What
you.
are they doing with the salmon, Solus?
Let me just tell you, Tasso. All right. First of all, you may get used to it. I am not guaranteed your sanity.
If you're in this Discord, you're not guaranteed sanity. I should put a disclaimer on that one.
Oh yeah, dude. I've been looking at the dang waterfall. Wow.
You should meet them physically. It's kind of hilarious.
I will be glad to meet you guys.
Hooray!
Unless you guys had the MomoCon this year. I know I'm going there.
I don't know. I've been asked multiple times if I was going from various other people.
Son of a gun.
I have to first see if I get this other job or not before I make any decisions.
Oh, snap,
But it's looking like I
Jesus.
am, so. And it would be the closest thing for me, for myself,
Me and myself
Luna, and
I
Solus.
would-
Wants to see which
Irene,
titties.
what's this?
That's some BS.
Wait, what?
Oh, by the way,
Solus,
I
can I get that link, man?
meeting Solus and Luna was probably the best
I'm
part of
curious,
that
man.
trip.
You spiked my curiosity.
That and
Yeah.
Spiked
That'd
it.
be fun.
I spiked your curiosity.
Yeah, man. I want to see it.
so let me
I'm in
see.
the middle of fighting an ancient dragon.
Hey guys, you remember? I think the best part of that whole entire convention was probably sitting there. What were we playing? Were we playing Exploding Kittens?
Exploding Kittens?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Because we played Coup, Exploding Kittens, and then we played the Jackbox Party Pack I had on my PlayStation.
That was fun. I loved it.
Draw.
And I remember waking up on the floor at some point before all that started happening.
That was an interesting.
The
I
draw
don't really
for-
remember the whole
love-
getting
I love-
from David Buster's to the hotel room, but the rest of it I remember.
Oh, trust me. Dave and Buster's was fun too. We dragged string, and it was just like, okay, now we're getting somewhere.
I was reminding somebody the other day that I was calling a room that I thought was our Johnny's, but it was the lead singer of the band that was there.
Yeah, Crush 40.
Yeah, I accidentally called their lead singer asking him to David Buster's, and he's like, yeah, I might join with you. I'm like, okay. And then I said, that didn't sound like Johnny. He's like, wait a minute. So this is like, you do know that the leader of Crush 40, the band that's playing here, they have a lead singer named Johnny. I'm like, what? He's like, are you saying I just found out the wrong room?
I had a good laugh. I had a laugh out of that one. I thought that was funny.
It was good
I
times.
dude, I'll probably lost the shit if you actually went.
Well, okay. So this was my first time meeting like the group in person, and I mostly know them for like 14 in Discord and shit. But meeting them in person was fun. Someone grabbed Linky's ass, and I'm never gonna tell him who it was.
That was funny. And then there was what, racist Yoshi?
Oh yeah, Black Yoshi. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear, I think I was just tired through all that, and I just laughed stupidly.
You were.
Like, oh.
Oh, you and everybody else was laughing stupidly too.
Oh, dude, I hated they got rid of that in Ultimate.
Oh, Black Yoshi? Yeah, I don't know what racist bastards. I don't know why they did that.
Dude,
Damn it, Nintendo.
every time me and my brother play, I always go like this. Let me show you the power of the Black Yoshi.
Do they at least put Yarn Yoshi in there?
Yeah, Felt
Yes,
Yoshi actually.
That's who we replaced
Oh.
with.
Oh,
There's
really?
Velvet Yoshi.
Oh,
That's what you
you
call
lucky
it.
you
Trying to
got
keep a
Purple.
Black Yoshi down, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well,
Lucky you got
that's how the other conversations pretty much went.
Like, well, we have to get rid of one of the colors for Yarn Yoshi.
Exactly.
God forbid.
Problem was it was Linky not shutting the hell up.
I was gonna say, no. See, that Black Yoshi skin was just enough megabytes to go over the limit for the Switch
Whoops.
Switch game cart, so they had to make a cut. Sons of bitches, man.
Yeah, because there was too much black in that Yoshi. Took up all
Right,
the files and everything.
Like, we could do this, but if we commit too hard to the Black Yoshi, we'll never be able to go back.
We need some. They were just like, you know what? We're just gonna put all the colors of the rainbow in there, and it turned out black. It's like, You know what? We need to change this. They won't be able to see the Yoshi if this keeps going.
Aishio, what was that? You're supposed to be the one that knows what's going on here.
Well,
You act like you're a dragoon.
Ah.
I don't know if I'm doing
Hey,
this right.
Dragoons are now viable again.
Are
Have
they
you seen
still floor
Techno play
cleaners?
it?
Oh, I'm like killing these like poor little squid guys.
See, there's
Don't
the
blame
there's the
them.
point that yes, I notice fight, but then there's a point I really almost don't care.
Like
Oh my
squid
God.
and shit.
Phoenix, oh my God, wait, what did I just hit?
No.
Oh, I killed my bridge.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Luna, you gonna get Resident Evil 2 remake?
I want.
Oh,
to,
she's
it'll
debating so
probably be-
freaking hard.
It'll
Right.
probably be some time before I can spend money on it.
Right.
Well, not only that, she's also debating on things hard.
Well,
Yeah.
the one-shot demo's out right now.
Dude, I'm not a Resident Evil fan, but
That's the
Yeah,
thing. Is
neither
I'm
am
a huge Resident Evil fan. I just
What
oh
the-
my god.
Yeah, she
kinda wanna
likes two. She likes two a very good bit. And when she saw that it had the normal third person over the shoulder
Mhm.
view, it didn't sit really that great with her.
Well, that's
I
not the
didn't
thing
get
that bothers
loaded
me.
for that
It's
entire, like 45 seconds.
the thing that is I love that it has a third person view because that's how I prefer to play Resident Evil. But
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if that's how you
no,
really.
it was the like some of the enemies like the lickers and the zombies. They kind of took out the hilarious bits of those characters. Now they're just the same as they are in every other game. Where in the previous games you relied more on conserving bullets and like walking like slowly or quietly to get around those enemies. You weren't actually expected to fight them. And in the demo, it looks like they're more just making it like Resident Evil 5, where you're just kind of expected to fight your way through.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing too, and it's also the other thing that's got fans kind of.
Because that's the thing is, like, you can update the
Well,
graphics
same.
and everything and still have it essentially the same game. They did it with the first one,
Inside.
but the second one, the part of the fun of it is just like shooting one zombie to get out of your way and then running around all the other ones because your bullets are fucking life.
I could tell you how the demo went, because
Well-
this is the first Resident Evil I actually legit want to play. Okay, so I used to watch my brother play Resident Evil. He's the more of the horror guy, and I stay away from that. But when I saw Resident Evil 4, I got into it.
4 is
And
great. It's my
yeah,
favorite.
and then
Yeah, 4 is very actually. But
then
it's good.
I think it was in college I played 5. No, I played 5 or 6. I'm not really too sure. I'm not that young, so.
Is it the one in Africa?
Yeah, 5's the one. Yeah, 5's the one in.
I played.
Killing all the Asian dudes.
Actually, I played.
Yeah, I know.
What the fuck? Wait, I went backwards. Ugh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, what?
Oh yeah,
I went
I
actually.
played Resident Evil for a good long time because of my uncles. They was in there playing it when I was around 6 or 7. Had me scared out of my. It was Halloween, so they had me right to scared the hell out of. On my uncle's side to have a zombie mask, but my other uncle had me distracted playing the game. He was purposely doing it bad on purpose just to freak me out because he started panicking. We had me panicking because they said themselves, I always envision myself as the character itself. So when I see Leon get eaten up, I see me get eaten up.
I hate that. Like, legit, I hate seeing when people do bad in horror games, or in this case, they're like, "Oh, it's all in the fun." I'm like, "No, win, damn it! I don't want to see you die."
Dude, and in this one, it's
That's my other uncle had literally jumped me, scared me shitless, and kicking him in the nuts under my bed. I haven't came out for a good 30 minutes. My mom showed up.
Okay, I can understand when it comes like depression, being a kid, and that kind of stuff. But I look at the like 1, 2, and 3, and I don't feel that kind of way. But then again, it hasn't aged very well.
Damn it.
Those ones, the Reggie Erasure.
The voice acting certainly has it.
Dude, it's because
yeah.
of that.
Oh, the voice act. Everybody's mad at the voice acting.
I couldn't watch not a single scary movie because of that. And this is a guy who liked to watch Scream with his uncle. I couldn't even watch Scream anymore.
About to say, then you may want to be cautious about playing Resident Evil 7 then.
Oh yeah, 7.
Ooh,
Seven.
I played 7 in VR, and that shit's terrifying.
Oh god, that's gonna be a big
Like,
no.
like,
Actually,
I went to the bus. You know the bus of 7 that was touring around the country? Yeah, I went to that dressed as Jill Valentine, and so they're like, "Oh yeah, come in and see our demo in VR."
Oops.
I'm like, "Ooh, that could not go wrong."
Actually,
And it was the bugs, like the porch VR one.
Yes.
And I was like,
I know what
"Oh
you're
my
talking
god, no!" I actually broke
I
the demo and I had to start it over.
I would not do the VR one unless it was freaking Punch Uncle.
actually, I
Oh,
played 7, but
Oh.
I never really got scared of 7 because they had like logic added to it. Like everybody's just infected, and anything that you meet is just another infected. And it's like, oh, all right.
Well, it was great because like it was actually a Resident Evil again.
Yeah, it really
Yeah.
was. That was
It
that was
wasn't
the
like
one that-
yeah, it wasn't infected villagers or
It was just.
Yeah,
Chris Redfield.
it was a residential evil.
Yeah, the only Resident Evil game I was able to play was 5, then 4.
Hey,
5
there's a
because
reason.
my little godbrother showed up. He had the game. I like, why did your mother give you this? At this point, like, why the hell no? I'm also trying to get over my fear.
Right.
I didn't know it was action oriented at the time, so I was like, oh, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
So those fucking one-shot creatures popped up.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
why it
4
goes. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. 4 is my favorite. 5 though I played the shit out of with so many different friends. Like I had all the DLC. I
Skip
beat the
6.
shit out of that game.
Skip
That's what he
6.
did, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's why-
six- and
Hey, I was
six
gonna say
was pretty
canonically, that's why it
justified.
goes Resident Evil 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7.
Oh shit, Veruza!
Yeah.
I didn't know you came in.
We just don't talk about 6.
Yeah,
Sorry,
6
Shit.
just sweep that underneath the rug.
I'm part of the crowd that played Parasite Eve instead of Resident Evil, so...
Well, no, hold on. As long as you didn't touch the 3rd birthday, you're fine. Because 1 and 2 were not terrible. Those were actually
No,
pretty
but
good
yeah.
games.
I
I
honestly
didn't
would.
play
I
the
honestly
third
would
one.
try it.
Have you guys played Revelation? Any of the Revelations ones?
No.
The
I
3DS
watched somebody.
Well, they were remastered for the consoles too.
ones?
I actually
Oh, that I didn't know.
Seen 1, I want to try 2, all because of Barry's daughter. That's
Yes,
all
Revelations
I
2 is really good. I own it, and it's really good.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
not, that's actually
I mean,
one I'm about to check
dang
out
it.
with you.
See, I'm excited for this remake because I just want some more Ada Wong, man.
game
Of
over.
course you do.
I love me some Ada Wong.
I,
So,
I want actually.
with that.
I can't wait for them to remake 3. Cat hasn't played 3 yet.
The fuck? Oh god.
Ooh,
Yeah, I don't know.
I saw Matt play it. I'm good.
So-
I just
Yeah, right.
It- Well, like I said, I played 4. 4 was logically making sense, so it didn't really scare me because it was just a bunch of villagers who were just like, "We're gonna kill you!" And funny enough, that scares me less than in Zombie Apocalypse.
well, like I
Yeah.
always love to point out, in 4, for like more than half the game, you are the only one using a gun, and there's bullets everywhere.
Oh,
Right.
hold on. Before we continue, I like to take the time that we're talking about Resident Evil while Sync is in a fucking ghost house.
The irony.
Yes.
Ah!
Now stop hitting the damn ghost.
No. Wait, I
Uh-oh,
found a
I was gonna
glitch.
say,
We have
Oh, those
issues.
are so weird as fuck.
Because the other thing too is like the reason why the originals were so scary was because of those damn camera angles, man.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
those camera angles are set camera angles. Yeah, you could not actually
Because
see.
you'd be like running, you think it'd be great, then the camera would switch over, and then you'd be like right in the face. Ah, fuck!
That and your limited saves, man.
yeah.
You need to choose that shit wisely.
I'm having some severe mouse issues over here.
Oh boy.
My mouse isn't working half of the time.
Oh my
That's,
god.
Unfortunate.
Gerbil and put the mouse in.
I can still kill them though, because they suck.
Did you put the mice? I was say, did you put the batteries in backwards? I'm like, no, wait, you're not Australian.
No.
You're Canadian.
Yeah, there is a big difference.
Yeah, okay. Did you pour maple syrup in your batteries?
Yes, I did.
Oh, there's a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I'm confused.
What?
He's Canadian.
God damn.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
Oh. Racist.
You just need to know that he's
I'll say it, Tasso, aren't you Canadian too?
I'm an African American, madam.
Oh.
I am an African. I am an.
Because African Americans cannot be Canadian.
Who's racist now?
I am an African American, sir. And it's like, wait a minute. Hold on. African Canadian.
Yes.
That doesn't work. What's wrong with my? Okay, it's starting to act better now.
I was raised to say it like that. My grandmother was very.
Wait.
Yeah, and by the way, have you ever heard about this little thing called the Underground Railway?
Jesus.
Yeah, I think Canada had something to do with it. I'm not exactly sure.
I mean, maybe involving a certain female, but okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, you made your point. I apologize.
No, you, Tasso, you get used to this. They do this to me sometimes, a lot.
I know.
Why is my mouse not
Why you
working?
love us.
You just gotta roll. You just gotta roll with the punches.
Oh no, you gotta strike back. This is a eat be dog world.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally is. It literally is.
Okay.
No, I'm going to die. My God, could they have any more reveal for me?
Oh god, ghosts everywhere. Music notes. Let me.
Oh, wait a minute. This is a ghost house with the 1, 2, 3 doors.
Yes.
Phrasing is exceptional.
Everything. So in this mod, they have Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Land. They do have Super Mario World in here actually.
Oh yeah, I'm staring at it right now.
But
crashed during the Scribblenauts thing.
it crashed. Well, who predicted that?
That means they overload the program of the bottom.
Son of a gun.
Oh yeah, there's no longer a thing for it. They're back, but it doesn't look like there's the thing for it. It just went straight to Super Mario Sunshine.
Yeah, well, here's the problem. When you do a Twitch plays on something like that, you're guaranteed people are going to find ways to screw it up hard.
There's 143,000 people in chat. I guarantee you the amount of awful things typed was just a work of art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they probably went, "Oh, this is a bad." It probably didn't crash. They probably just took it. They probably just took it down and said, "No, we're stopping this."
You can only imagine how many inward gems are in there.
Exactly.
Oh.
They probably realized.
I bet that wasn't the only gem drop.
Yeah, I think they just literally said like, "Okay, we are just gonna go ahead and take this off because there are too many people we're trying to ban from chat."
Speaking of which, I even found another new word recently.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
So, you know Dead Cells, the game, right?
Yes. Love the game.
So if you have Twitch integration up, there's some of the chests that you could type things in, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of the words gets blocked by AutoMod.
What is it?
Boof.
Oh right, yeah. Now I remember.
B-O-O-F.
Yeah, look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Boof?
Let me type this in real quick.
Yeah. What you said? How you say it again?
Person, singular,
B-O-O-F.
present boofs. Present participle boofing, or simple past and participle boofed. To have anal sex with someone, usually as penetrative partner.
What?
Oh, nice. That sounds like fun.
Wow.
Yeah. I thought it was a sound effect in the game.
Well, it's like
sound effect, but apparently it actually is not.
Well, dude, it's tough to keep track anymore nowadays because, like,
I know.
I was seeing people. I had a few guys come during my stream, typing 1488 over and over again. I'm like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? And it turns out it's some racist, like, some neo-Nazi meaning behind it.
Really?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look it up on Urban Dictionary, 1488.
Oh, God.
Like, people are going around and donating that amount of bits and money. 1488, 1488.
What?
Most of them are probably just trolls. Speaking
Yeah.
of course, period.
Probably.
Oh, of course.
Trolls, man. That's my forte, man. Is turning trolls into friends.
Oh no!
14, as in the 14 words that were.
Oh, 14 words, yeah, the Nazi party, right?
And then the 8th letter of the alphabet is H, so it was Hail Hitler. That's what they were doing.
Hey, chat, you're learning things. This is not a racist stream.
Yeah, take this knowledge and prosper, trolls.
Don't you dare.
This is why you include us in such things, Sync, right? To teach you things?
Right, teach. Right.
The more you know.
Is this gonna be your next lore video, Sync?
Yeah. How to make an onomatopoeia out of anal sex. Boof.
There you go. Yeah, you got all the footage right here, right now.
Wow.
Didn't we raid? We used to have quote times.
They go
We
together
would just
real
save
well.
certain quotes.
Jesus, it's such a cohesive storyline.
Good lord.
Hey,
Jesus.
I'm glad I didn't play 14 yet. Holy shit.
Okay, let's get this fucking Mal'Ganis.
I'm trying.
I'm still waiting.
You retreated to the back like a bitch.
When does the free transfer
Like a
starts?
bitch.
Next week?
That's gonna be yeah, I think it's gonna be around late March, early April.
Oh yeah, in the next patch, right?
Not exactly next patch. On,
Oh yeah,
when
you're
we
right.
Land it, but it's gonna be shortly after. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Late March, early April. It probably will be early April because they'll probably go into maybe a little more detail or remind us about it in March.
Yeah, because at that point, that's when me and my friend will hit Excalibur.
Woo!
Yeah.
But I ain't trying to switch the big servers.
Sync, did you see the Arden from 15 anime coming out?
No, I have not.
Okay. Well, it's coming soon.
I had someone show a fan art of me being a Papa Bear.
Oh, daddy.
And actually that's the reference when Tham had me on his stream and they kept calling me Daddy Sink.
Oh right.
Yeah, you're Big Daddy Sync.
Now apparently you're Papa Bear, and that's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did?
I don't care. He's still Big Daddy
Got
Sync to
promoted
me.
Big Spoon.
Like I said, there's a fetish for that.
Of course.
I was like, that meme's supposed to be over, and it's like, no memes will die here. Alright,
I always make sure. I always remind your viewers that you are Big Daddy Sync.
I
remember when we were moving and I hadn't talked to you in a couple of months and I came back and I was like, Big Daddy Sync. You're like, oh God, please don't. Nope, too late.
You and Bunny.
Who's the mama? I need to know who's the mama.
Who's the mama?
Why don't we ask Maury?
Back off. Yeah.
That's the bus backing up.
I was like, backing out! Backing out!
Oh,
I remember that sandbox gif. I was
Okay.
doing it on one of your streams in your Discord.
Oh, the digging the hole one?
Yep, the dig in the hole, just keep digging.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Dig a hole!
What in the world's going on with
Oh,
Sid?
he popped us Dingo, that fucking piece of shit.
Wait, is Sid getting the Michael J.
Dingo.
Fox? What's happening?
What?
I'm sorry?
Oh.
Yes! Yes!
I was like, what?
Yeah, he's getting the Michael J. Fox shaky cam. Oh, if you guys are really curious about that, just Google Michael J. Fox selfie.
No, don't Google that. That's just horrible. And you
Michael
know
J.
it.
Fox shaky cam, though?
What the fuck?
I am so confused.
Oh.
If you're confused
Just-
now, wait till you see what we do with maple syrup over here.
Dog,
I would
Thanks.
love to know what you do with maple syrup.
Oh, I bet you would.
Oh, yeah.
The reference to the shaky cam is because he has
I was
Parkinson's.
gonna say, yeah, it's quite viscous.
It's like
is.
biscuits.
blueberry syrup's better.
Yeah,
I'll
you give
fight
me.
you on
Oh,
that
no,
Marlon, I
need to back out.
Marlon, I demand you forget anything you've heard about Papa Bear Sink.
Good luck with
Oh,
that.
no, that's saying, man.
No,
That's
that's dying today.
No.
Along with
No.
Santa Bear.
That
It's
works.
always a good day to
And
die.
you probably don't want to look up any images that say Papa.
How am I leading in? How am I leading in kills? Like seriously.
'Cause
What are
you're
you
the Leo.
playing?
Well, okay. Well, see, too late, but that's gonna be your own fault for that. If you're looking up, that's gonna be your own fault.
Ugh. Hey, I'm outside. This doesn't bode well.
Don't you have room for one more?
Yay!
Fuck you, Rainer.
What the hell is that?
Jim Laner.
What?
Look at me, I'm Jim Laner. I laid.
This is gonna be, I'm conflicted now.
I don't know.
Maple syrup.
You guys want me to play League of Legends again?
Nope.
No, we're on HOTS.
Ooh, they're on HOTS.
Yeah.
I know what I'm saying. I know they can hear us on the storm, but at the same time, I used to play League of Legends with a few of my coworkers. They got me into it.
Ouch.
Yeah, I used to be young and hip either as well.
I can't see League of Legends without people screaming at each other.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what happened to stop me playing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I did see that message earlier before I saw that donation thing from Nightbot, speculating 3 jobs for the 14.
Yeah.
I think it's only going to be 2 because we already got Blue Mage, and yeah, so they're probably going to just keep it as 2. My 2 is going to, I'm pretty much almost obvious, is of course whatever the Gunblade job is, which they haven't given it a name yet, and
I want it.
Call it depressed emo kid.
Let's call it.
And
Blue Mage
Healer.
I told 2.5 years ago.
well, it was coming, but they had to figure out a way to actually.
Oh no, Phoenix, you missed a whole entire series on my Discord where there was a guy who just was like speculating what the Blue Mage would be like in 14 for like.
I remember.
Yeah, because I brought it up, and then he went off on a deep end with it, and I was like, oh,
yes,
okay.
and I remember the stories, and Kazan was the one who told me about all that, and I'm like, oh god, what the hell?
Okay.
That sounds
Okay.
scary.
There was a lot of private messages happening all at once.
Yeah, see, I warned you
Yeah.
too. I was like, hey, you want to get.
Yo, relax, buddy.
Oh, I got the
I'm-
video
I
game
don't care if
name.
you on it, but man.
Oh, by the way, when you Sync, when you said what the fuck on the level you're entering, that's a Mario 2 level.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, but now the Ever job is gonna be Healer job, which is I'm calling it now Geomancer.
I think Geomancer's coming too.
Oh yeah. Well, I
Oh,
mean,
definitely.
they already have a template for it with 11, so they know what they want to do with it. So it's the easiest thing, and it's already in the lore.
You could say it's easy, but you know how these companies fuck up, right?
Like,
Well, here's
possibly.
the thing: they have to try to fuck up.
No,
And
no, no,
they
no,
try to
no,
fuck up.
No.
no. Phoenix, it's 2018. They will do it naturally.
2019.
You're right, 2019. See, I fucked up. See, games are fucking me up.
There you go.
You're not a game company, though.
I'm not a game company, but I am their product. I am what happens.
Yeah, but you are also a person, and people work for video games.
So-
we literally.
I need to remind you about EA and Konami. I really need to remind you about those two.
So in conclusion,
Now.
fuck Konami and fuck Konami.
Oh yeah, you
I'm
love
gonna
that.
fuck EA.
Did you guys see the thing I put in Discord? I know Veruza saw it this morning.
Which
The,
one?
Let me look.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's like Bungie left Activision. The revolution has begun.
yeah.
Have you ever seen Thor? Have you ever seen Thor Ragnarok?
So who, me?
No, I know you did.
Okay.
I was
Why is the tank protecting its
I was
DPS?
asking Tasso if he's seen Thor Ragnarok.
No, I have not.
Okay,
Oh.
you'd have to imagine the person that's saying it like that because it's funnier when you do that.
Basically, what Bungie's doing is like, actually, in my opinion,
It's their contract. I think
No,
that's
you got
it.
too far away.
yeah,
So
it's actually they're 1 year off.
It would have ate through my shield anyways. Your shield anyways.
Their contract, as what I heard, was either coming to a close or something wasn't.
They
something
only-
wasn't honored.
They're 1 year off. They're closing the contract early.
They couldn't maintain what the contract was asking
Dang it.
because EA and Activision both are companies that do not understand
God damn it.
online games.
Yeah,
So
that's
the problem is they were trying to every 2 years just shit
What
out
the
a game,
hell?
and it wasn't working.
well. I know Activision's fucking up real hard in multiple ways.
Just let Blizzard go.
Ludo, what is wrong with your after hours?
It's not just mine, it's the Hellcats after hours.
Why do you?
That is a whole different territory.
Tassa, why do you think I don't have an
continue-
after
I
hours?
can
So there's
continue
a
right
reason
now.
there's a disclaimer on it, man.
Yeah, I will
So I'm not
definitely
held
tell you.
accountable.
Yeah, I will definitely tell you what we do with maple syrup here in the after hours.
I'm hungry.
Who would do
Are you
that?
hungry for some
Who would
salad?
do that?
Yes, salad.
Yeah. Would you like some
Salad.
tossed salad?
As long as you're providing, Stoic.
Oh,
Hold on. Here's
hey man, I'll toss your salad any day, buddy.
I died for it. Live, bitch.
I'm sorry, Tasso. This is what they made. This is what they turned me into.
I got him.
I thought I'll use some of my friends' memes.
Oh,
What the hell?
here's a good one.
As I'm looking at some of those books, I'm remembering owning books that looked kind of similar to those, and like you could feel like how they open up. They're just like cardboard books.
That's the whole point behind them.
Oh, there's nothing wrong. That's our after hours is fine right now. There's nothing fucking.
It's a tame.
I haven't been on it recently. I just scroll down. Dildo stuck on the wall.
Oh, yeah,
What?
stuff on the wall.
I'm sorry. What?
No. It makes its way all the way to the wall.
So, oh wait. Speaking of phallic objects, so
Besides that flame?
I was watching a news channel, and what I saw was kind of befounding. So apparently a channel with 15 million subscribers had their daughter lick a dildo-shaped lollipop, and she's 3.
I've seen
Yeah,
this.
sounds about right.
Yeah, and
America.
yeah, and I'm like, wait, how old was she? Oh yeah, she's 3 years old, and you just let her.
Alright, and moving on.
It's like you just let that happen. Hey, it's-
Team wipe.
This is America.
No, this is Canada.
Yeah, sure.
No, this is
Yeah,
Patrick.
John. Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
don't
this
said
is
so.
Patrick.
Oh,
Yeah, no, this is Patrick.
This is Patrick.
Just hit the core. Well, maybe not.
I don't think I can get away with that.
Hey, it's War.
Smack that core.
That's right, make it clap.
Smack that hollow core. Smack that.
What the fuck?
What?
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 Smack. I got your reference.
Wow.
But I don't know what.
It's
Thank you.
Siri.
Actually, oh, that's
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh fuck! I'm dead! I'm dead!
so
You
like
did.
yeah. Okay, so that boss fight's actually pretty creative.
yeah, it's easier.
Except vegetables, you're feeding it freaking Shy Guys, fucking cannibal.
Hey, I'm hitting him with it. Hey!
Well, not
Like,
cannibal.
Oh my
I'm sorry.
god!
Yeah. Hey, wait, that's Bowser Jr. What's he doing up there?
Bad.
Oh, we're gonna backdoor this mofo.
Topical.
Oh,
Topical.
Hell yeah, we are.
It's me, Mario. You can actually play as Luigi and Toad in here.
Go, Kerrigan, go.
What about
Uh,
Bowser?
Oh,
What?
Bowser.
Maybe that's a mod. I don't know.
Never doubt the community.
Yeah, they'll probably work it out somehow.
They already did it for Mario 64.
Wait, what the? Oh my God! No way!
Oh, it's the Mario Land.
Oh no, I think I started catching on.
graveyard.
It's
Oh, and what? Really? And they made it work.
yep.
Haha.
Wow.
I heard the guy actually remade this game from the ground up.
That,
Just hit the
I
core.
believe it.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like I said, you see a lot more when
You're-
lately.
Fuck.
I'm
Timmy,
guessing
Fuck.
maybe because it's
All that shit.
easier.
Fuck.
You're starting to see a lot more of the older 8-bit games, like from Nintendo and Game Boy and such, get recoded, reprogrammed, and add new crap in like crazy.
Yeah.
Lately.
They just want your money.
Yes, money.
Money. I'm
That's why I
pretty
got this
sure
for
they
free.
Now, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, no, there's a reason behind this though, because these games were made for the object of having fun. That was the idea. How to keep kids playing as long as.
Yeah, but now and then you're having these kids. These kids are grown up. And,
Wait,
but now you have
someone.
these kids grown up and they learn programming and such.
Someone leaked the Blue Mage spell. Oh, everybody, get off the internet. Because someone already leaked the mobs that give you the spells.
Yeah, I already have it. I already have
Didn't
it.
they show it in the trailer?
Oh no, I already have it pinned.
The part like
I need to speak to that, sir.
like what I'm trying to do is hunt it with my own ingenuity, and then somebody's like, "Nah, man."
I'll put it in spoilers if you don't want to look at it. There you go.
Yeah, put it there.
Why? Part of the hunt. Part of it was like the hunt. Part of the fun was the hunt.
Well, I mean, the quest is probably just going to tell you exactly where to go.
No, it's vague.
No, it's actually it's not gonna. See, that's what I thought they were gonna do with Blue Mage. The obvious thing where it's all the stuff is going to be behind quests.
God damn it! Not to put pants on.
It actually is learning the spells from the mobs.
You're wearing pants?
I thought they were going to abandon that if they were going to add Blue Mage to this game. They did not, so I give them actual credit for that they're keeping it as is. Very good.
Was that
all I know?
I
don't know. I'm glad they don't have it in PvP. But I don't know about you, but I don't like getting hit by bad breath.
Is it?
Bad breath
slippery.
I wouldn't worry about in PvP. It'd be 1,000 needles.
Yeah,
you 11.
that's guaranteed 1,000 damage.
Yeah, and 11 that was pretty nasty.
But it doesn't, because it would be bad if it was like 10,000 needles or something. 1,000 needles is hardly anything to a lot of the jobs. Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because because compared to 11, we got so much freaking HP. But back when Blue Mage came out in 11, there wasn't a lot of HP, and
yeah,
the PvP scene was kind of but if you put Blue Mage in there, it gets nuts.
I was gonna say, I mean, am I reading this wrong? The quantity there are? Is it really that many?
Actually, yes, there is that many. There was supposed to be more,
but they
seems like there's not that many. Most other jobs don't have these many spells.
No, what they're saying is there's only so many slots you can have at any given time. You have to pick kind of like.
But you can learn all of them.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's gonna be like Guild Wars style, where you have to pick a certain amount of abilities, and that's what you have to work with.
Because holy shit, there's a lot.
There's a lot. Like for earning all of your abilities, when you fight certain creatures, you have to have certain abilities, and it's apparently a learning process of finding what you're going to need for certain fights.
Yeah.
That was apparently what the original intent was.
Yes.
That's
why it's a limited job right now, but they will probably allow it to add it to more content on the future.
Okay, now if we're gonna compare this to 11, you should see the list for. If I remember correctly, it's 125.
I really don't need to know.
It's 125 moves.
Well, actually, I love this thing that they're pinning about a quote from Yoshi P, saying, "The community will have to work together and communicate, share their findings over the course of the first couple of minutes to find all the spells."
He knew what was going to happen over the first couple minutes.
Oh man! Wait, so how is this already all leaked? Do people already have access to?
Because the files are already in place.
Yeah, they're already in the game, so they were just like, "Hey."
Data mined it.
Pretty much.
Yes. Pretty much.
That's no fun.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Man, on the flip side, though, I can't fucking believe they actually expected people to find all this shit on their own.
Well, that's the thing. If they want to do it right, what they're going to do is start having server-side information. Because they'll have to make it where it's all server-side, and you have to do flags, and that's how you get the things for you to use.
Yeah, and that's
why a lot of games like Destiny has some puzzles that they still haven't broken yet. And it's simply because it's all server-side that has the answer.
Yeah, that's literally the thing. Yeah, you can't.
The server tells you if you did it right.
Hey, it was like Fallout 76 nuke codes.
Wow.
Everybody knew about them on Reddit. They didn't bother to change them.
Good job.
Do that.
Bethesda, you are starting to look bad.
Starting to?
Okay, I mean.
They sold us horse armor. to a community that literally modded. Or how about their recent thing? Whenever people were talking about modding 76 and they were banning people just for going to external websites to look at the mods people were making, and they were banning accounts
Oh, yeah,
while
that
they were
lawsuit
looking at
waiting to
them.
happen.
Oh, that's so dumb.
Oh, hell was that slice?
And then after that, they had the nerve to tell people that wanted to get unbanned that they had to write a physical essay to them of why modding is bad.
Nice.
That's the thing.
Even though they were
That's
installing
something really
spyware on people's computers.
Oh.
Like, that's how they were able to spy on what
Oh,
websites they were
shit.
going to outside of the
Wait.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Bungie's leaving Activision?
Yes.
Yes.
But everybody's like, oh, we're so excited. And I'm like, guys, it's still a game company.
Right.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, it's like,
It's still, honestly,
will it still be on the
they
Battle.net
really
app?
make it good, but honestly, they've already screwed up their entire setup. Like, I play Destiny, so they've messed it up where everything is all based on the stats that you get as bonuses for some stuff, and there's a limit to what you can do with it without nerfing things from like prior seasons.
Is this the penguin suit?
Oh my. Okay, I'm dealing with a high level of cooch, bro. Holy shit.
You
Wait,
take
a
high-level
what?
Cooch.
No, oh, they did the really?
They got the penguin suit in here.
Damn.
Well,
That's some dedication.
they have Super Mario Sunshine in here, too.
Oh, they okay. That I had to see that. That was
So they have that and Galaxy in here as well.
Well, that didn't render.
How the fuck am I gonna... Okay.
Oh, just like the recent stuff with NES stuff, freaking the Metroid, Zelda 1 and Metroid 1 randomizer.
Right.
Except they use Lua scripting to actually combine the two. It's insane, but it's fun. And then all the crap they're doing with the FF1 randomizer, the community... I'm eventually going to try to actually do some of those races eventually, because the community itself, it looks like fun. Oh, I know. Oh, dude.
God damn it.
That randomizer, I find it a lot harder.
Oh my god, it actually freezes them.
Actually do than the FF4 randomizer. But it's fun.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you dare. Gotcha!
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, the whole time I was running around trying to figure out what's going on.
Wow, the stars last for like 30 seconds, guys. Not even.
Only 30 seconds.
Only 30 milliseconds.
Oh, milliseconds.
Going up like that.
I was like, 30 seconds? I think that's a little long, too long.
Ooh, you extended it.
Why couldn't they take the game concept from Final Fantasy XI? Because then we would have 150 moves.
And a lot of them would be for Blue Mage itself. They would have been pretty cheap ass moves to use. And when I mean cheap, I'm not talking about MP costs. I'm talking about usage in actual in content.
What the?
There's a reason why they actually decided to say we're keeping Blue Mage separate from all major in-game content, because Blue Mage would break the game.
Yes.
What the heck?
Like I said, I do not like taking bad breaths.
But then, you know, everybody's gonna break the job itself anyway.
Oh, I know. That's gonna happen. I know that for a fact. They're patching up. See, they should have released it sooner, like they were going to, if it wasn't for freaking Blue Fever leaking that whole thing and then getting fired from Square Enix.
Dumbass.
Well, no, I think the guy was about to get fired anyway.
I don't know if he was about to get fired or he was just like, oh man, guys, look at this, and I want to be that guy.
There's usually incentive behind it, because there's also, because you have to worry about that stuff, because they make them sign freaking NDAs. And you break those NDAs, these companies, yeah, you're gonna really get in trouble.
Fucking eat you alive.
Yeah, so he had to risk something out of it, or it was stupid. But yeah, I can confirm now, a lot of the community can confirm, it was not a stunt. This really happened from some former employee.
Mustard bomb. What?
Oh, there's no way I'm touching that then. Oh no!
Oh
Sounds like you touched it.
I touched it. I lost my penguins.
Red, get away from me, you bull!
Stop chasing me down, then.
I'm not chasing you. I'm going my own way.
You were behind me the whole time.
What the?
Not on my screen, you.
The heck?
Get
Oh
on
my
the roll,
god.
then.
Where am I? Oh, I gotta navigate through the dark.
And
Okay,
I'm
that's
the one
crazy.
who's not connected to a tethered Wi-Fi.
It's Luigi's Mansion!
I'm not
Oh my
tethered
god.
Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's right. You're back on cords now. Okay.
I've been on a cord always.
Right safe. Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. Right safe.
Ow.
Right safe.
I don't know what that means.
Means be on the right.
Yes, you said right safe, and it was
Yes.
already happening.
Means
How are you
Yo,
figuring out what side
this is
safe?
Luigi's Mansion.
because I'm looking at what the move is and what direction he's in. And you're supposed to use the jammer to get rid of the fist, but we don't need to get rid of all the fist.
Nope.
Oh my god. Thank you for putting in Luigi's Mansion.
Just okay for the noises and such. Just remember: breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
I'm playing tennis. Girls are allowed.
God damn it, Hanzo.
Oh my. You. This dirty Koopa.
What?
This
We gonna play
dirty
Overwatch now?
Koopa. Huh.
I'm dealing with a high tier Koopa.
You playing tennis?
No, you dirty. I lost.
no dirty.
Program loop? What does that mean?
That means we're hitting into the second phase of the fight. Don't stand in that middle.
Phoenix, what are you playing right now?
And now kill the lever.
What am I playing? I am playing. Oh crap! I am playing Super Mario Brothers 3 mix.
I'm
They're
I'm
playing Final
on.
Fantasy 14.
Yeah, I'm on the 14 helping Souls his levels out. So I'm gonna get it. Okay, never mind. Ooh, that's fun.
I'm
Okay.
gonna guess it's bad that I'm
Yes, it's bad, but we're all affected. Now, to make certain we don't get affected any further. Oh man, everybody. The one person in each
man.
needs to be in these damn things. Or you can stack it as two to mitigate
Like
damage.
Morheim left too?
I know, but
Morheim
leave
already
Blizzard,
left.
damn it.
Morheim's been gone for months. He's been doing an administrative role for a while now.
God damn it.
Why is everybody leaving Solus?
There's
Oh, they're
disagreement.
jumping ship.
In terms of Blizzard,
Yeah,
there's
for
been
one
plenty of
because
disagreements.
Activision was pushing out all of their people.
Pushing them out like a hot log.
Damn it. This is somehow your fault, Luna.
Their CFO is actually going to Square.
Which is funny because
what
it's
was,
like
what was that whole report about the EU support quitting, a bunch of them quitting?
Well, in general, the EU support, they gave them the Crossroads program, basically, where they get a payout for essentially trying to start over at another company if they felt like they have hit a dead end in Blizzard.
Yeah, I just found out that the EU support, you're going to have a hard time now for any players that play any Blizzard games.
I mean, are they just cutting I was gonna say, are they just cutting everything to focus on mobile games, I guess, now?
No, not really.
That's what it
They're
sounds
actually
like.
they're hiring
So-
even more development. It's just most of their support staff, because they had a ton of support staff that are working from home essentially.
Yeah, and basically, they were, but because of all the news that was going on, they were a lot of news outlets were basically trying to.
Oh yeah,
Bring
the
on
news
all
about it
that.
has been fear-mongering as shit.
Yeah, but
They're fear mongering because of the whole thing of Diablo Immortal.
right, I mean,
Which, in all honesty, does not look like a terrible game. I don't care if it's mobile.
It looks like it's going to be a serious rip-off of a game.
Oh,
right
it probably will, but I'll still.
I
mess
mean,
with it.
it's from developers who made a ripoff of Diablo.
right, don't you guys have phones?
Yeah. There you go.
Is this
got
an
a tab.
off-season April Fool's joke?
I'm legitimately just not getting heals. Crap.
I was gonna say, Solus, you knew you were gonna play it, man.
I'm not gonna make a big deal out of it. Then again,
You're gonna pay that $9.99 to play it.
I'm gonna pay a $3.90 free, maybe.
$3.93.
Free 90 free.
Hey man, if Mario Maker can charge $10,
Right, sir.
come on, you get like the first level for free and then $9.99.
The first
You
one.
pay that so it's right.
How do I know what size
Stay,
is what?
stay.
Or you can play it for free, but you just get an ad every like 15
How do I
minutes.
know what side is safe?
You have to. Okay, I'd have to explain the moves to you. That's the problem.
That's what he's asking for.
That's what I'm asking for and been
Yeah, he's
asking for
asking you
this
to
whole
explain
time.
what the moves are.
I literally just want to know what's going on and why things are safe.
I gotta remember the moves. It's like Starbird. It's like freaking.
Okay, well that was definitely not what I was supposed to do.
Well, you're gonna get an explanation later. I'm too busy doing this shit.
I can't get.
Oh, you're dead.
Being annoyed right now. I really am.
I'm sorry, dude. I just.
No move has been explained other than it's safe. I'm already getting hit by it by the time you said it.
What are you guys running again?
Omega
Huh?
3.
Oh.
Yes.
We're running Omega and someone who's
Alpha
supposed to be
Escape.
telling me what's going on.
So
is
you
not.
want to play some Overwatch?
Me?
No. I don't
Sure,
want to
Luna
play
will join.
Thanks free healers
I
watch.
don't have Overwatch.
I have Overwatch, but
It literally every DPSer in there is useless now.
bam,
Yeah, but don't you have
got
a
him. Yeah, but don't you have a phone?
phone? No, hey, have you? You just
Damn
see the
you, thank you
PTR
for the
changes
cheers.
For Reaper, man.
Well, okay.
Each shot like heals him for 150 now.
Okay.
Give it up for ZMU for the 40
Right.
cheers, thank you.
Sorry, dude.
And
It's
the,
just-
and the emotes.
I'm sorry.
I
It's
don't
hard
know
to,
what I'm looking for.
Dude, it's hard to. I'm getting hit. It's hard
Go.
to explain during this whole entire conversation. I'm sorry.
Do you
What am
need
I
help?
looking for? Because
I
there's
can.
there's no markers like the rest
No,
of the game is
there's
made
not
from.
going to be markers. You
I
have to look at the
think I
words
should
and
help you. I think I should come in and help you guys. Because I
So
can
wait,
explain it.
Are you telling me that I have to watch for
the attack
the-
and what
I
side
have to
it's
actually
on.
literally watch for the I'm doing
Boop,
everything
boop.
at once, but I have to watch what he's
Boop,
actually
boop.
doing by his
by the
his
attack,
person.
by the attack name, and
That's
label
super
candidate.
dumb.
Oh.
is right.
that is super dumb.
Yep.
Alright, well,
Ah.
Because that means that you're not looking at the screen where you're actually getting to watch the game.
poop?
You're having to literally watch a
Yes.
bar.
Yes. Welcome. Yeah. This is. It gets ridiculous because
That's
this is
not
one of the.
fun.
Wait, where's
No, it's not,
Give
and
me
it's
one
worse.
second.
That's literally why World of Warcraft started failing, is because they made it where you were only looking at bars the whole time. You weren't actually playing the game, you were just playing management.
This is one of the few fights that literally makes you do that on those moves alone.
It's no fun.
That's why I'm. Yeah. That's why it was when we were talking and such. It was a little too hard to explain to you and
Doop.
such. And yeah.
I can't do the shell jump.
Yes.
Why am I dying?
Because someone got with that tether, they didn't pull it away fast enough.
Yeah, somebody has to, actually it's a share. What? I just
Oh,
beat
no,
this.
I don't know why the white mate hasn't just gone ahead and
They'll be
Just
free.
is it
I
if
hate
the white
how you
mate's
do trick shots.
fine.
Whoa! Oh, Super Mario World reference. Okay. That's pretty cool.
Why are you hard resing? Just
Alright.
LB3 and get the 3 DPS up.
Solus,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna come in and help you out with that last one, because you might need a good tank.
No kidding. I'm waiting a second.
You said Omega?
Yeah, Omega,
Yeah,
the
that'll be the fourth one that you need.
I haven't got to it yet.
Yeah, you have. I think you have.
I
No,
think
he
I've
hasn't
been,
yet. Yeah, after this one he will.
Can a
Oops.
healer actually? Why are you hard casting that? Oh my god. We have LB3.
Oh yeah, Marlon. Yeah, sure.
What are you doing?
Let's go. Let's die together, guys.
Give,
Yeah, this is why I'm not. This is why I'm not
Thank you.
surprised.
Oops.
thank you.
All right. Let's go die together, guys. Here, let me go and
Stay on the
change
left.
thing. All right, let's go die together. Screen transition.
Damn it!
Bop it up, bop it up, bop it up.
Okay.
There we go.
That's it.
Phoenix,
Yeah, that's one ROM hack I'm gonna have to actually look at doing with frickin'
Oh, it's fun. It's really fun. Also, screen transition, and my setup is different now.
I can tell.
Moving
Moving on up.
on. I actually got paid to do someone's transition and editing. It was only like $20, but it was
$20.
yeah, $20, but they were just like
There's a shirt that says that too.
There it is. Like a dude tapping his shoulder.
Yeah.
I ain't gay, but $20 is $20.
I was thinking of doing that too.
What?
Take it up on the $20.
$20,
No.
$20.
Oh
Pay
man,
somebody
I
to do
was
a commission.
I got some ideas.
Also, did you see the sketch art for the Veras? The Veras that they're trying to put into 14 that we know is now a confirmed race.
Get away from me, whoever the hell you are.
Okay, that explains all the freaking bunny people.
Yeah.
People in bunny clothing.
So I got it on my stream, but basically that's the concept art of what they're supposed to look like, the males and the females. But the frickin' males are hot for some reason. I don't understand.
Yes, you did. You heard that.
Yep. I said it. Yep.
Hey, I will gladly admit, as a straight male, they popping.
Like I said, other than seeing like the concept art now and such like that, I really want to see what all the in-game stuff's going to look like for VR. For when it comes to a lot of the armors that we wear. I want to see some really good examples, hopefully, this next fan fest.
For real.
I want a bushy tail slider.
Better than the Aura concept? That's
They don't have. Fran didn't have a bushy tail.
I was gonna say no. See, we need an ass slider.
Let me see. Let's look at the art again.
People would be remaking Fran and just like slide that bad
Oh,
boy.
dude, they're
like,
going to
double
either
size.
way, man.
They'd be modding the game so they can just keep sliding across the screen onto another screen.
Wait. Did you say Mod and Fran?
Well, God forbid she doesn't have claws.
I'm sorry to say this, but you need to get caught up in that raid, man.
I think Fran looks good. I actually like her model in this one. Like, I really do like her model.
She is I think it's very similar to the one in 12. So
it is. That's what basically it is in that sense. But if they're basing the entire rest of the race as a whole off of that in a sense, and modeling off of that, this will be very interesting to see what they do for just someone who makes a custom VR. I am curious.
I just hate it when you actually meet her for the first time and it's like, I thought you'd be taller. And you're like,
she's such a departure from her other personality in 12.
Actually,
honestly, I don't feel she is at all.
Yeah, I think she's exactly.
I think it's because of Balthier. Balthier is the one that was the speaker, the one that was pushing at it, but Fran had an aggressive nature behind the scenes. It's just that she didn't need to talk because she had a loudmouth asshole on her left all the time.
That's true. She in a sense, the whole comparison, basically, Balthier was Han Solo, she was Chewie, in that kind of sense. It was basically like that. But without a Balthier, it became a completely different thing. That's why it felt like at first it didn't fit her personality. And there's a part of me that still doesn't think it fits personality-wise, but it's a departure from 12's Fran, but different circumstances. I guess that's how it is.
I think we just got a truncated version of Fran because like whenever you play 12, you got to see her over a course of time, and you got to learn more and more and more about her. In this one, they had to introduce the character and just throw that crap against the wall and hope you can get enough of the character in one shot.
Well,
I think we're going to be liberating Dalmasca in 5.x.
I mean, they pretty much hinted at the fact that
which
they're
means I think
already in it.
might be getting a voice acted role in Shadowbringers.
Possible.
If she's playing a major role.
Possible, but remember, since she's in a raid and raids aren't usually like part of the main story.
Sometimes they're not.
I mean,
the way this is starting to go, it's going to happen.
Yeah, I feel like Fran, I don't think she's going to be a huge part of it, but I think she will be around.
Oh, Ram,
yeah, sure.
Give Sync the party finder information.
I'm currently in a cutscene.
Wait, get out of the cutscene, I mean.
But yes, will do.
But yeah, I would love to have my bunny waifu to be. Yeah, I said it, bunny waifu. Fran has always been my bunny waifu.
Me and you are about to have a battle, sir.
I will win because I will use every tactic known to my disposal. All right. That and Rosalina. I get 2 waifus.
You get 2
Nah,
waifus.
okay, me and you really got a problem. It is so. I'm sad though. She is so booty and ace.
And translated from Blackanese, she is very good looking and beautiful. Also, she has a lot of booty.
She's very fruitful.
She has a lot of booty.
She's bad in aces.
She has a lot of booty. I love that.
Very, wide birthing hips.
No, that long speech. She got an ass that make her body explode. I don't know.
The fries that'll cross your eyes. I got a shakes that'll make you quake.
Somebody over at Square, whoever was making tactics, was just.
Yeah, I've got the burgers. I just got burgers.
I got burgers.
So, someone in the tactics team must have had a very good research time when looking up a race for that game. I'm just saying.
Oh, I guarantee you, while people were looking up Fran, like, there were people in the background going, "Oh man, I don't know if I'm on the right side of the internet for this."
It's like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I'll make it.
I grabbed.
It's like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it, man.
But yeah, the way they're making everything look like what's gonna be happening is, but like I said, there's a cutscene at the end of this whole thing. I'm not gonna spoil it right now for the people who haven't done it yet. But
thank you.
Yeah, so yeah, please.
It is looking like this is gonna start bleeding in the Shadowbringers. And I think Yoshi P actually did make a statement of saying, do the raid first before you do the main story scenario. Stuff will start piecing together.
I will say that there is no wrong way. Like, you definitely have to do the raid. It's so rewarding. Just do the raid. It's
just everything with it. Yeah, I actually had a good time with it.
And
oh my god, this cutscene.
Oh, I sort of sit. Okay, I sort of sit mistake.
But granted though, with this raid, it's not just nostalgia references and that such. It's the fights in general. They actually did a decent job with them.
I'm not looking forward for the raid. I got PTSD.
One waifu per game.
I got PTSD right now.
Well, for the 24-man, just go with the flow. That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
Scotia?
Yes, pretty much. Pretty much.
It's the absolute virtue buff. I'm not looking.
Oh no! Don't talk about absolute virtue now, because
that's coming.
No, we're not going to talk about that now. Just
play as range. That way, then you can get the hell out of there.
Well, you know, you was about to say, for everyone knows that, like I said, yes, AV is coming to frickin' Eureka, and it's gonna be in that frickin' building, so you're not gonna have much place to run.
Oh wait, did you say Eureka? Well, yes. My hands are washed and clean from this. I am all good.
Hold on. Pagos, they made everything with shut the fuck up. They made Pagos leveling a lot bearable.
Bearable? I haven't even touched it yet. I'll open it, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't went to it yet.
Well, me and Solus went in from we at the start of level 22. It took how many hours to get us to get to 25?
Not more than an hour. It honestly didn't long at all.
I'm just saying, right? If Absolute Virtue comes out and in the next day I see players getting sick, throwing up, or passing out because of 12 hours.
They're not doing that again. That's why, like I said, Eureka already has a time limit.
I would be like, nope, definitely not doing it.
We're never going back to that. I can guarantee that.
I will never.
Square Enix will never do that ever again. It was bad enough when they did that with Pandemonium Warden. Granted, when Pandemonium Warden comes out too, that's gonna give me PTSD.
Yeah.
I was completely screwed up because I heard
I had PTSD still.
You're a what?
all I heard was AV and it's like Armvale. No.
No, this is a worse The AV for this we're talking about is much worse.
Oh god, I hated Vale so much when you played Summoner or Scholar before they fixed it.
Veil? Arm Veil is still a stupid piece of...
Oh yeah, but you can run it as a Summoner or Scholar because the freaking poison will kill everything.
I hated Armvale back in 1.x. That was
Oh yeah, that was a good time, especially...
You want to stab yourself. Because in order to get rid of that freaking that sickness, you had to eat fruit. And the fruit was limited.
By the way, think of it, there's no instance, everybody's sharing the same dungeon, everybody's everywhere. It's like, where's the fucking fruit? Where's the fruit?
Well, yeah, especially when you also have to transverse between one end of the dungeon to the other, while trying to avoid aggro. Everything's taking pot shots at you. It's
makes me glad the beta was not that fun.
And don't get me started on coin counter back in 1.x. It drops slugs on you.
Good times. Good times.
Oh,
I'm glad I didn't.
When you're a tank doing that, you want to cry horribly. And I was a tank at that time.
Good times.
Tank life, best life.
Well, Omega turned androgynous really quick.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it gets better.
I mean, to be fair, also Tank was also fun because it helped me cosplay as Guts easier because my hair was already gray.
It gets better, man. It gets better. Just keep watching, keep looking at Omega, and realize the splendor of what it is and where the Rule 34s are coming from.
Yeah. I love. There was a picture on the subreddit that somebody put up that that was showing their like cosplay for Omega, for both Omega, and some kid had a tweet saying, I'm with someone who's dressed like some of the Fortnite characters." I was like, "You gotta be kidding me!"
Oh boy. Oh yeah, we did have to farm stuff for Ifrit and Garuda in that place.
Actually, you know what? Hang on, I'm gonna find that because that made me freaking cringe. Like,
actually, if I'm correct,
Phoenix, I'm gonna get a beer real quick. You're a
Oh,
leader.
yeah,
okay, that's fine. Okay,
Speaking of Fortnite, the CEO's in trouble because apparently he's been stealing money.
He's stealing money?
Embezzling.
I mean, what? CEO, I guess? Hey.
I don't pay attention because I don't care. I just saw, I was like, oh, he's been stealing 12 million.
Oh, no,
sounds
that's
fine.
Borderlands.
Yeah, but Fortnite's published by Gearbox.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made by Epic, but released by Gearbox, which I had to laugh because Plaggers Unknown is using the Epic Unreal Engine, so they actually get money from that game too.
okay, Sync, let you know, and Party, Finder, I got it up already, under, Star, just look at Private at the very bottom, it's at none.
Okay, give me a second. Just trying to figure out what I'm going to be wearing on my arms. Not that. Not that.
Oh, shit.
Might be. I'll go with this one.
And then anybody else that's actually wanting to join, they can,
Okay.
chat.
Let me see.
Join as well. The password is 8008.
Alright.
AKB.
Okay.
Thank you, Solus.
There you
I
are.
would join, but like I said, I'm on 6. Well, I gotta get past.
You said
get past Kafka.
you said 8008?
Yeah, it's on High Star. Yeah, 8008. That's the password Solus used earlier. Boop.
Okay, let me change my...
Why in the world did it say oh, never mind. Oh,
I cannot believe, though, when they said they were going to bring...
Password.
You know what? That's what Eureka reminds me of. Eureka reminds me of getting Summoner in 11. But easier.
You say that, yeah. You say that.
Alright, for those who don't know, to get Summoner, you need to get something called a Carbuncle Ruby, and you have to kill a specific mob. Now, you can kill this mob in 2 locations, but it's... What was the ratio? Was it like a 3% or a 1% drop?
It was low. It was low.
It was very
That's
low.
all I have to say, yeah. And they didn't raise it up until probably way sometime later.
So, that was annoying and harsh and grueling, weak.
Yeah,
And then, in order to learn the summons, you had 2
Build it
options.
up of what?
To learn the
Build it up of
summons...
what? Oh.
Oh, that's...
Okay, yeah, like, to learn the summons, like, the best part of it all was having the summons by you, because, like, if you wanted to summon a full-size Leviathan, which in that game wasn't very big, but if you wanted to summon Leviathan, it was a full-size Leviathan. They put in Fenrir, and it was a full-size Fenrir. So...
To actually get these 2 summons, they actually do summons, you had 2 options. You could either go with a group, with a party, which... you'd have to make certain your crew is ready to go. This was back during when the cap was at 75 and such. And you would have to basically have them ready to go. Or you can go on your summoner by yourself and solo that bitch. At like what? The cap was like what, level 30?
The cap when it came out, I think the cap was 50.
Okay, so you had to solo at 50.
Yeah. But it was still stupid, so...
It was hard, and a lot of people didn't like it, so a lot of people were like, hey, can y'all help me?
Oh, remember the greatest trade in the game? The teleport trade? It's like, hey, I'll give you 1,000 gil if you send me here, or I'll give you 1,000.
Oh yes, teleport taxis. Yeah.
Yeah, the taxis
were. When the White Ranger was money.
Those were great.
They were just like, hey man, I'll give you 5,000 gil to take me to the expanded pack here.
Okay, you don't see it on Party Finder. I'm the one that's hold on.
Okay, Party Finder, private. Look for he, she.
I still remember the first time I saw Sumner and 11 scared the shit out of me because it was a potato with a Bahamut. I did not see the potato. I just saw a dragon coming right at me.
Oh, that was...
Look for that, and the password is 8008. Okay.
Otherwise, not food.
So, what you...
And Luna facepalmed herself.
So, what you're looking at with Bahamut is what I wanted for the entirety of this freaking game, plus more. And they said, hey, look, you get to have Bahamut for like 15 seconds. Poop. But...
Well, they never said it was going to be a full-on fledged summon.
The thing is, though, is you're stuck with the 3 main summons, and they're not even really summons. They're like little fractions of the summons that you could have.
Yeah, see, they've learned their lessons with pet jobs and realized we're not going to make pet jobs for any type of mainstream content anymore because we don't know what the fuck to do with these pet jobs half the time. That's why you're going to see Beastmaster and Puppet Master probably unlimited.
I'm getting another one of those.
They don't understand how to make tapping.
You're right about that. They don't. That's one of the major things with pet jobs.
Remember whenever Garuda, you had to use her specifically to make all of your buffs go longer, and you would tell her to do something. You're like, Garuda, make it worse. Garuda, make it worse. Boss has no dots on it. It tries to make it worse. It fails. Garuda, you're awful.
Or the worst part, when you had to summon a controller pet, all of a sudden they knocked the target across the field.
Hey, guys.
It still happens.
Are you guys still going to be running a Mega?
That's what we're doing, yeah.
That's what we're doing right now.
Hey, guys.
You want to go back for the everyone's for you, Cap?
You want to see something cool?
Well,
Here.
I'm not out of this hats match. I was just curious what you guys were doing.
Phoenix, if you...
What's up?
Look at the screen.
What?
You have your Dark Knight one? Oh, hold on.
No.
Yeah.
I'm like...
Holy shit, Kerosene.
Oh, Maggie.
Is Stoic still in here?
Yes, Stoic is.
He's very quiet.
Stoic is med.
Oh yeah, so no, I'm
Stoic is
fighting a
med.
bear.
Oh no! Okay, I'm sorry. He's fighting a bear. He's
I'm
not
fighting
med.
a bear in The Witcher.
Oh.
You know,
Things found a fan.
Right? So
You should tell the person wave you're on stream.
hi.
Be like, hey, did you know, hey, look, it's Night Theft. Hey, man. Did you know, you're on stream right now? Huh? Huh?
On candid camera.
Tickle your fancy. What?
Ooh, this is a good rendition of,
For a nickel?
God damn it, Stoic.
I've been getting that quite a bit this past, like, week, where people was just like, are you the real Sinkweaver? I'm like...
Oh, I mean, are they actually doing it from in the game?
Yeah.
Well, you know, they have an easier time doing it now because you can actually send tail cross-server much easier now than you could before. Because before it was really convoluted as stupid crap. Now, if doing this method by going by world and at...
Let's try.
Oh, shut the hell up. It's just a lot easier now. It's not convoluted.
Now, my programs can find you from anywhere.
So now, literally, wherever data center you're on, at least they'll be able to actually go, hey! That's also a bad thing for a lot of famous other YouTube. That's also a bad thing for a lot of other famous YouTubers that people know their characters. Basically, they could be harassed from any part of the data center.
Yeah,
Why do you think Johnny's name is difficult to spell?
That's not the only reason.
Because people were going to be too lazy to spell it.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about people like Famriel and all that such.
Oh yeah, people were like talking about, when people were talking about Famriel, somebody didn't know who I was, and I was like, oh okay, I'm glad, because I was getting kind of tired of, are you the real Sinkweaver? And I'm like, all right, but
Oh god damn it!
but
But now if the whole way they've changed the how they do tells and it's not, you know, convoluted word stuff, they'll be able to actually do it easier.
Weird, yeah.
Word stuff.
Thank you.
it's the whole thing where people were like, oh man, you know Famriel? And I'm like, yeah, I'm actually good friends with him. Wait, are you in his static or in his Discord? Well, yes and yes, but I'm also good friends with him. It's like, really? It must mean you play with him all the time. No, I am good friends with... Like, they didn't get it.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Pretty much.
Do we have a glamour dresser thing in our house?
No, that's not out yet.
Why not?
Because they said so.
That makes no
They
sense.
said they're working on it for 5.x. Actually, yeah, they really did. They said they were working on it. When Yoshi P went to go visit one of the other Japanese servers, he actually did pinpoint a couple things, like one, the glamour dresser.
Actually,
They're going to be putting in more spots, which means they're probably going to be doing the furniture first.
there's one thing I just don't like, though, is when somebody recognized me through somebody else. And that's when it's...
Like they're transparent?
It's like, oh my god, I know you. You were that guy who was messing with Johnny that one day. And I'm like, yeah.
That's well, welcome to the club.
It's like,
Making love to the goat.
it's like, you're that guy that was with Johnny that one time. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Okay, I mean,
To be fair, that's how I found your content, dude.
Speaking
to be
of,
fair, Sink, I'm that one drunk chick on your stream.
That's true.
speaking of goat sex, apparently still.
What?
Well,
Wait,
I have-
what?
Excuse me?
How did you think of that?
Wait,
so
what?
it's mentioned-
I didn't say anything about goat sex.
I thought you said.
Are you sure?
No,
Hold on. Y'all gonna go to the freaky shit. Let me get my beer.
Oh, this guy wanted. I was trying to get information from this dude, but he's like, I won't talk until I have my princess back. And then you go find her, and it turns out it's a goat. And then he proceeds to make love to the goat before he gives you the information.
I'm sorry,
That
what?
sounds like Witcher. That sounds like Witcher.
Proceeds to make love to the goat.
So Witcher has a goat fucker.
Right.
By the way, you have party leaders, so.
Why do you give me party leader?
Because this is your stuff we're doing for you.
Oh god, what is he gonna do with that rat?
What? Ew.
Oh, don't blow up the rat like a balloon.
Are we what? I thought we were getting into Richard Gere territory here. You know, shoving hamster right up there.
We are in the Richard Weird territory.
Never heard about Richard Gere, the actor? You know, shoving hamsters up his ass?
Yeah, you didn't have to.
Supposed rumor?
Didn't have to say all that.
Because it was never proven.
Didn't have to say all that. I was trying to say that I agree with you.
So very uncomfortable.
That's how South Park got the Lemon Link's Dribble King idea.
Oh,
I'm
God.
not joking. I'm serious. That's how they got the idea. That's how they got the idea.
Man. Oh god, he climaxed into the goat and had a vision.
Oh.
He was really fucking the devil for information.
What are you doing? Why are you standing there? Why are you watching this?
I'm playing The Witcher. It's a cutscene.
Why is he?
I have nothing else, Solus.
You're not streaming at a time you need to be streaming, Stoic.
I know, right? I have nothing else.
But no, speaking of when I was saying that, Stoic, I still haven't messed with the gift game you gave me, freaking Gentle Jousting.
Oh,
What?
But I can't stream that. I have to record that.
Right. Well, Solus
and
gave
when
the chicken fight game, so we should try that.
Ultimate Chicken Horse.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
Does he wanna? All right, I'm just gonna ask and see. Want a main tank? Yeah, sure. I'll do it. Yeah, sure.
But yeah, freaking if I eventually one day I'm gonna do a recording of it, I'm going basically Stoic. I'm gonna be asking you to be there because you gifted the game to me. But there's a freaking story mode.
There's gonna be a lot of dancing, Solus. So.
Oh, dude, he's sharing his hooch with the goat. He's having like an after-sex hooch.
What the fuck?
So get ready.
CD Projekt Red, why?
All right.
Too real.
That's it. Grabbing my beer.
Something you do.
Grabbing my beer. Not dealing with this.
Okay, Ren. The attacks are a lot. The attacks are a lot easier to dodge in this one compared to Omega 3 Alpha Escape.
Yeah, but when we tell you to get close,
you get close.
Yeah, get close. All right, I'm gonna try and get him in towards the middle here. There we go. That's good.
Reconfiguring gender.
Yeah, he configures his. He literally configures his gender. Get close to him, because he's gonna blow us to the edge.
Yeah, this female always blows to the edge. Take it as you will.
Yeah, she blows. Pretty hard.
Like
Yep.
Just like that goat.
Yeah, I was gonna say he blew the goat.
No, I'm gonna
call it to the princess, but I think that goat was a dude.
Oh, it's like that scene from Clerks 2.
All right, laser showers and AOE.
Deep into his prison wallet.
God damn it.
Solar Ray, which is a tank buster.
It's Kinky Kelly and the Sexy Stud. Kelly's a guy's name too.
Stay on target, Joe said. No, I don't want to, Sergeant. Stay on target, damn.
Synthetic Blade, which is a couple attacks. Optimized Fire, which is also should be a... Yep, there it is. Oh, I should have warned about that. The second one is always going to be in the middle. But I think you'll be fine, Solus. You are not incompetent, I know that.
This is over with.
Not like that goat.
Alright, Simulation B. Alright, when he turns into a male, when she turns into a male, just go away.
Phrasing is officially done.
Go away. Yeah. And then he'll do his attack, and then we get back close again.
Well, there's no phrasing for you, Stoic, because there's a goat involved right now.
That's true, I know, man. I can't escape the
He's gonna do Synthetic Shield.
See, you're never gonna look at Goat Simulator ever again.
No, see, the thing is, I've had an IRL experience with this. When I was,
Get in the middle.
When I was in, when I was in the Air Force, man. We were doing Overwatch with this guy, and he picked up a couple of his buddies. I told you the story.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is.
you've told me this story, but
Oh, okay, yeah, and yeah, we were doing basically Overwatching this guy for months, and he finally switched up his pattern, and he picked up a couple of his buddies. And the
Alright,
last
laser
buddy he
showers and
picked up,
AoE.
He came out of his house with a goat and a picnic basket.
I am confused with that
so
story.
They proceeded to go like 6 or 7
Solar
miles
ray.
in the middle of the desert. They set up their little picnic and proceeded to gangbang the sheep.
Why are we talking about that?
And because our target was participating, I had to. My sergeant kept telling me to stay on target.
Alright, so.
As I wanted to
Stay
not
close.
stay close.
I think he's gonna. I think, yeah, it's we're going into the next thing anyway. So.
I saw the dog.
So depending where the female is, we gotta go to them. Okay, the female's here. You might as well stay over here, like stay towards the middle.
Yeah, right.
I saw every thrust sink.
And now we're going to the next phase. Yeah, shut up. Okay.
My only solace is that we didn't have audio. We're too far away, see. But I can simulate it with rain, see.
Go after the man.
Yeah, go after that man.
No, grab him. no.
And then we're gonna go after the girl. Yeah, we are quite literally double timing here.
That's right.
We're going after the girl now because there's a puddle over on that side. Wait, what?
So if you get targeted, go. If you're targeted by a stack, try to stay close towards the middle. If you're targeted by a big circle thing like that, go to the edge.
Which that person's not really doing that well.
Oh, they did it. They did it fine.
Okay, they did it.
Depending on... Okay, well, females over here, you might as well stay where I'm at.
Yep.
And we're going to the next phase where one tank takes one and another tank takes another, depending on...
If you're doing 0 damage on one, don't attack that one.
Ow! He meleeed me.
Yes. Yes, he did. So this is where it got confusing for the first week, where people were just like, I don't know what to do! And just like, come on, man.
It was fun to watch.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no. Oh, you dead.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you're dead. You're dead.
Hi, Shio. How'd you die?
Well, at least it was DPS and not healers.
Yeah, you're on the floor too. Why'd you stack up with me, you piece of...
Because I had the marker.
Because you have a marker too! You're supposed to get away from me! Everyone else is supposed to who doesn't have marker stacks on me.
Oh god.
And you were just like hugging right on there, and I'm like, oh yeah, give it to me. Like freaking stoic in that goat.
You're the one that wanted it.
I mean, somebody wanted it. Sheesh.
Here.
He wanted to make thick and it's warm.
God damn.
That's the good one.
That's what he said, though.
I approve of this.
Alright, so the other tank isn't taking him onto the other side, so I'm going to do it for him. Oh, okay.
God.
There we go.
You guys have any of you guys seen Big Mouth?
Woo!
Wait,
I
what?
know of it. I just haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Ooh! Stay away from me! Stay away from me! Stay away from me!
That's where that thick and warm comment comes from.
Alright, and there's going to be... Yeah, you gotta stay away from me. I had a flare on. And Synthetic Dance, I'm going to need to put on everything for this because I might die. Because they do... Yeah, they basically do a limit break on you.
This part of the phase is a little bit rough.
Yeah, it is. It's rough because it's all about managing two parties, basically.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my good golly gosh!
That was all kinds of the worst.
Oh, Jesus.
Would you want
Everything about that
any
was awful.
audio for that? Well, I can't see the chat right now.
Oh god.
Would you want any audio for that? Do you guys not hear the audio that's coming from the game, or...?
Stay on target, stay.
No, I'm just listening to Stoic.
Stay on target.
I don't want it, Keith.
I don't want it. Yeah, no, Sergeant.
I don't want it, Sergeant. Alright, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Solus, get away from me. Get away.
Fucking away.
No!
And then the dance. I'm gonna throw on some cooldowns.
Gonna throw in some cool jams.
Oh yeah, you know it.
Poor Silver has raised me.
I'm gonna bring back a old favorite. Yoshi. Yoshi.
Oh no.
We'll try. We'll try. We'll try. We're trying. We saved you.
And we'll get away?
No!
Yeah, it is kind of hectic, yes.
Be nice to me.
Okay, so the eyes over there, we should be good. Darn it, Lunk!
From Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Wait, where's Pennsylvania again?
It's that crappy little state on the edge.
On the map, go to a globe, spin it, and put your finger on the map, there's Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Anywhere's Pennsylvania. Alright, so he's over there this time. Alright, stay away from me, go on the other side, I'll try to run away from you guys. Alright, I'm not gonna, because that really, it really fools you into thinking that you should do a tank buster kind of defense there, but you shouldn't, because that's your tank buster. Alright, you got one. You got rid of one? Okay, good.
And it's gone.
And it's dead. Oh, alright. Okay. I'm gonna give it to Sebastian, because his name is Sebastian.
Oh, like the pony.
Silver res me a whole bunch.
I was thinking the crab, but alright.
No, I was thinking
I'm not over
the
little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian, my heart will go on, or whatever.
Hey, Stoic, did the goat have a name?
Huh?
No, you don't deserve a name.
Oh no, yeah, the goat's name is Princess. Of course it is. Yeah, because he's like the whole time when you're running to go, you know, you're going to find it. Because you didn't know it's a goat at first. He just keeps saying, "Find my princess, find her, please."
All right, so
and then you go off, and then you find, you know, it's because he's like, "Take the bell. She loves the sound of the bell."
So Solus, enjoy the cutscene. It is very heartwarming.
So you go, and then you find out it's a goat, and then you have to like protect it from a bear, and then you bring it back, and then he proceeds to have sex with the goat.
Why are we talking about bestiality?
Why aren't we talking about more bestiality?
Well, hey, I'm just speaking from the heart, man.
You're speaking from the heart, huh?
Target, like a good boy.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
I'm drinking rum now. I can't do that.
No,
Yeah.
Suzaku. Is that? Yep, that's the Suzaku weapon, and it looks oh, she's dead.
Oh no, murder she wrote.
What you came into is basically a bear. So have fun with that.
Listen to that statement by itself.
Yes. Why do you think I said it?
Oh boy.
Basically, these guys are talking about bestiality. I don't know. I wasn't part of this.
Well, no, Stoic's talking about The Witcher 3.
Are you pleading the fifth here? Is that what you're doing?
I have every means to plead the fifth and secure my innocence.
Until you actually play Witcher 3 and get to the point where Stoic got to.
Ooh, Minder.
I don't know if you're just now finding this out stink, but if you're hanging with us, there is no innocence.
Yeah.
Just letting
I
you
have
know.
I have also seen a goat get fucked by a man or two.
But I'm supposed to be the level-headed one.
Wait a minute. Maruza, I thought, wait a minute, are you mistaking goat for moose?
No,
no offense to the sink.
I did 2 combat tours in Afghanistan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
No, be in a boogie, man.
Thanks, guys.
Alright, so goat fucking is apparently a thing in The Witcher, so it's some sort of tradition between this really weird hobo guy and I guess it's a
Well,
quest.
Tradition. I mean, it's just it's an open relationship.
Yeah.
They're not putting any labels on it. They're leaving it so they can both, kind of shake hands and go separate ways.
Go to their separate ways.
Oh no!
Just make certain you wash your hands afterwards.
All right, so Luna, I have a decision I have to make.
No.
Okay, so it turns out, well, the whole reason I had to go to that guy was because I was trying to find this Baron's wife and daughter, and he was like a crazy loony witch doctor out in the middle of the woods that fucks goats for, for visions, and so now I figured out what I have to do. I have to take his wife's unborn fetus, and I have to make a choice. I have to either kill it and use the blood to like summon a hobbling that'll like find me them, or I have to take it and give it to the weirdo in the woods with the goat.
What?
I don't know what he's gonna do with it. They didn't tell me.
That's an early side quest.
I don't
Luna,
know.
what do I choose?
Well, I mean, we're on the topic of goats.
Oh
so
yeah,
I
you're
feel
right.
like
I
you
should
have to
level up
give
my
it to
minor.
the weird dude in the woods.
Give it
Yeah,
to the goat man.
give it.
Oh! Oh fuck!
Poor choice of words.
Oh no, the fetus is still alive! Oh! It's literally coming right at me!
What?
Ah!
Hit a bloodborne phase.
What in the fuck?
What I'm learning is I did not explore the world of Witcher enough.
Yeah.
That's an early side quest.
By the way, this is my new caster gear. Looking pretty hot, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's coddling it.
Coddling.
Oh.
He's coddling it.
Oh, it's covered in the umbilical cord. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Witcher 3.
My God, why aren't you streaming?
It's so good.
Seriously, why aren't you streaming? Like, seriously.
We're recording it in general. That would have been interesting.
Well, I mean, so far we're just recording the audio.
Oh, he's. Oh.
What? 3 out of 10? This is some pretty poppin' gear, I'll have you know.
See, now you're hoping that none of this shit that Stoic's experiencing bleeds in the Monster Hunter world.
Oh God. Ugh.
Is that the portal with the fucking fetus?
You don't want to see a flying pelico fetus?
Oh.
No.
Please, no, we don't need to go that grim.
I want to see him have a face-off against Meowster Chef.
Well,
Okay.
my life has ended.
That dude knows what he's doing.
Meowster Chef is the best chef.
I also want to see a 15 crossover, but sadly we had the 14 one, because I would love to see Ignis and Meowster Chef sharing recipes.
I'm gonna go mine some things. That's my.
I was like,
Created a new recipe.
really good looking cows.
Where am I going?
I just love how buff that Meowster Chef is. Meowscular Chef. Like, oh my God, he's got like peg nipples too.
What?
What? Use the anti-sign to calm the botchling?
What?
Don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Do you
Well,
really
I haven't touched a Witcher game in a long time, so
Right.
it was the first.
Ugh. Sorry, I just imagined the goat for a second there.
And I remember the first one was a different beast in its own nature.
Oh, fuck. Oh,
I've heard the weird crap.
dude, it's fucking gross, man.
Do you think that goat might just be a thought?
Beyond?
If she breathes.
Yes, I hope you're right, but it probably is Minfilia.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, Marlon says, I hope the little girl isn't Minfilia.
It is. It is.
Oh,
I
dude,
can almost
okay, so
guarantee it is
the
her.
fetus ain't got no nose, and it's got like a...
Is it a
looks like
human
something
goat?
From, what was that, over the top Isaac game or whatever?
Isaac?
yeah.
Binding of Isaac?
Yeah, it looks like something from that.
Oh, goody.
I think it's staring at me.
I don't know. Take a picture of it.
Right?
Teach it words. It needs an education.
Yeah, I'm about to say you can never be too young.
Yeah, never.
All right, R. Kelly.
Oh God!
Oh!
I mean, it could always become a Japanese art.
Wait, now if the little girl is Minfilia, it just means that we get to re-raise her to be a useful member of the society.
Stop spoiling stuff.
If it's Minfilia.
Talking about, so that's it.
Oh God,
The
it's got
Shadow,
like
the Shadowbringer's
trailer.
teaser trailer.
It's literally the pictures that were on the patch notes.
like a
Yeah.
toothy vagabond face.
Wow, I just sold a Tuft of Phoenix down for 3,000 gil.
Congratulations.
It's a huge fucking fetus, man.
He's like still staring at it.
It's like
Remember,
the size of a mason ball, and it is literally gnawing
At
on
that
some
point,
dude's
is it
liver.
just a dwarf?
What are you, Witcher abortion? Don't you-
It's eating its own umbilical cord.
What the fuck?
Oh!
no fetus.
Oh, it's
can ever
eating
do
it
that.
like ramen.
Right. Oh!
Oh God! I just imagined it. What the?
Udon noodles.
Please stop. Okay, let's all imagine that umbilical cord being slurped up like spaghetti.
See, Stoic, when I actually do the recording of General Death, you're gonna be watching from Discord. When I do that.
You remember when we were at that shop for like the hair coloring and stuff like that?
Yes!
Remember there's the placenta face mask?
What the heck?
Yeah,
Are
I
you...
saw that. I was like, what?
Luna, did you tell him did you tell Hishayo the surprise there or whatever?
Which one? What?
What's the surprise?
Do you know?
Well, you need to be more specific, man. I don't know what you're
Well,
talking about.
doesn't he live close to you?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Oh,
can you
God.
tell him that he doesn't know about something coming to an event near him?
You mean other than the Canadian uprising?
The Canadian uprising?
Oh.
Operation Leaf Blower.
I was gonna say, have you guys ever heard of a Black Lotus? Bro?
Oh, Luna. Okay, so Luna, you did not tell him. Okay.
No,
I mean,
I
it's
take it
California
you
thing, but
visiting,
it's,
or-
it's
Yes, that's exactly.
Oh, good,
Yes.
good.
speaking of traction.
There will be There will
It's
be
no
a night of.
secret
There'll be a
here.
night of drinking.
Oh,
There will
will
be drinking.
Many nights of drinking.
I'm back and I'm mad.
Well, I'm pretty sure though. Well, the many nights that you probably be there, some of them I'll be working with this new job. Once
That's
I
fine. That's fine.
But when I am around, yes, there will be plenty of nights of drinking, and
Oh, I'll be drinking regardless, so we're good. We're good.
that means I'm gonna.
What type of alcohol is regardless?
It's a Canadian blend.
Oh, it's not the I'm Suri.
Oh what?
Well, we have many blends, right? So.
I am so not down for this.
Ooh, friend, you know what we should do then? I need to set up or do recording of Rabbit Roulette with him.
I'm down for anything, so.
Oh no.
See what that guy just doesn't know.
You can't say that. You cannot ever say I'm down for anything.
Oh, I
Uh-oh.
am down for anything.
No, don't say that. Those are cursed
Fuck,
words.
man. This quest is fucked, man.
Rabbit Roulette is the
I
greatest.
regret helping this son of a bitch. God damn it. Now I'm following like the ghost of his fetus.
What?
Yeah, it's like whisking around like a, I don't know, like
Whisking?
well, like
I
a,
don't think those are necessarily the words you want to go with.
yeah, I know, right? No, it's like a fetus Navi. Yeah, it's like, hey, listen, over here. You know, I was just disinvited a second ago. Hey, over here.
Okay.
Okay, fuck it.
I would think it.
So he's talking about Witcher 3.
I am.
I would think it would sound something more like.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no. I mean, it's got some kind of, you know, vag in mouth kind of thing.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You're just giving me flashbacks.
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Teeth. But...
Oh God! Don't remind me of that, please.
See, you're talking about that. My sister used to do concept art for that before it came.
Why?
I actually terrified one of my buddies because he just watched her draw something. He's like, "Is that vagina?" She's like, "Hang on, drew teeth in."
Jeez.
Ah! No.
Beautiful art.
Num. And a few years later, they came across the movie. I think someone stole her art book.
Oh, good God.
Damn it.
Oh, it's going to the goat fucker? What? No.
Yes. What the twist? What the twist?
No, God, goat fucker, what did you do?
I'm scared.
I don't want to
Don't
know.
worry,
The,
we all
the
are.
goat
We all
fucker is
are.
into some shady shit. I would
Oh
never
my
have
God.
guessed.
Right?
I'm scared.
Yeah, don't worry, we
You
are too.
should be scared.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it took about 3 minutes, but I've destroyed the Empire.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Right.
Gotta watch it with the whispers, that scared the shit out of me.
For the Empire, like Disney did.
No. This
Oh yeah, they totally destroyed the Empire.
Right.
We don't talk about the Last Jedi. That movie doesn't exist. I'm still waiting for Episode 8 to come out.
Wait, is that my
it's like-
my mom calling me? Bye, guys.
Battlefront 2, did any of you guys play the Battlefront 2 story mode?
No.
It was funny because, well, you play an Empire, and then like two episodes into it, she switches sides and joins the rebels, and then she's like making mockingly jokes about like, ha ha ha, I just killed millions of my friends and former co-workers. It's like, but I'm totally with you guys.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's like 2 missions in. What? The Empire is bad.
Yeah. Who would have thought?
Ow.
Subjugation
so-
murder? Wait, you mean I can do it on your side, but do even more of it?
That's the one thing that confuses me, and this is both the movie and the goddamn game. It's like the Empire is doing something just and correct and orderly, and it's all good, and they blow up a planet in front of them, and they're like, it's still just and correct and orderly, and it's right, and it's for peace. It's like they blew up a fucking planet.
Oh no.
Yeah, nothing says peace
to,
like, deep
To
frying.
answer one of the people in your YouTube chat, Mike, they've been discussing it for a while, but of course Microsoft is wanting to be the big pain in the ass and go, hey, we want people to have our own server. We already went through this crap before with 11.
So they-
that's why we want to have you to have Xbox Live, and that's why it's still probably not happening.
Hey, that does remind me. You know how people were talking about the whole Fortnite not being cross-platform on PS4?
Fortnite night?
Fortnite, he said, not Night Night.
Oh.
Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that whole thing and that such. Yeah, what console company was getting all pissy about it? Was it Microsoft?
For Fortnite?
Yeah.
PlayStation, actually.
Oh, PlayStation was getting picky?
You know what's
Oh,
funny? People say
Because-
that, but that Warframe game that's on PS4, Sony actually would allow that one to cross-platform. It's just the company itself doesn't want to do cross-platform yet, even though they keep saying they want to.
Well, of course
Honestly,
they wouldn't.
I want to play it on PC with my friends that play on.
Oh.
Well, here's the thing that I don't know if you knew, honey, that Noontu clued me into is that the Switch version, you can actually clone your PC progress over.
Yeah, they did at PS4 when it came out.
Oh.
But the weird thing is, it's technically behind schedule. Way behind schedule.
Yeah, because they wanted you to play the game
Oh,
and
man.
potentially spend money and then be able to do it.
And then, switch over. Spend
It's-
more money on the game.
I question. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know how to feel about this, man. Like, so I came back to the goat love man,
The goat love man.
and I walk into his little hut thing, and then a cutscene hits, and it's him sitting on the ground, and he's like caressing his now very mutated demonic goat, and his ass is half eaten.
Wait a minute, did this guy actually had to drag a bunch of other things and goats into a circle to make it? That's a goat cinema reference.
Yeah, right. No, I guess whatever I guess the vision thing he had to do, fucking put his goat over to the dark side. And if fucking like a demon like invaded his goat and ate him.
The dark side or the darker side?
Yeah, right. The
Anything
wrong side
with
of
a
the
goat,
force
I'm
or
pretty
whatever.
sure it's gonna be either that or it's.
Are we back on goats?
I don't
Yeah,
think we have. I don't think we ever.
I think we left. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't played Terra in a while.
We had a side thing about goats, then we went to Microsoft, then we went back to goats.
Right.
There's no
We
escaping
had a
goats.
goat hiatus. Oh man.
Goats.
Well.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm just a little baffled here. We're
Hey,
talking
go
about Goat Fuckers International, and I'm trying to
Right.
figure out.
All's well that ends well, I guess.
Play The Witcher. And
Don't
find
fuck
out.
with the black arts.
I think it's technically the
Goddamn.
dark arts, but
And-
there
and-
you go.
Oh man, oh god. Ooh.
Well, we really want to get
I
specific.
might be
to
projecting a
brown
little
arts.
bit. I need to fucking get out of here.
I
Somebody
think
call that a Freudian slip.
I-
I am not raised to sink.
I'm just saying, man.
That you fucking Murloc.
Whoa. Let's not talk about Murlocs.
Oh, I just
killed Murky.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
killed Murky.
Oh, and he's coming
Good.
back for more.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, wow. Someone's blowing their mic.
Straight breathing in their mic.
Aye.
Think, why are you not +3 in those?
Anyways, yeah.
I'm just
No,
gonna go ahead.
I was readjusting my mic because my headphones are starting to freaking hurt.
I'm just gonna.
Headphones are hurting?
Get
Yeah,
better
they're hurting.
headphones.
They're hurting my ears, you dumbass.
Oh wow. You fragile little cupcake, you.
I hate headphones.
I
I
really
really
Muffin.
do.
I'll be Colonel Muffin. I'll be Colonel Muffin any day of the week.
No, Carol Muffin.
I need
Son.
more mana. Where's Malfurion? I need his D.
What?
Yeah, D.
What? Whoa.
I didn't
I need
know.
Malfurion to give me the D.
I didn't know we were going that far.
Oh,
That's his ability. His D
it's-
ability is what
He's
gives
talking
you
about.
mana.
He's talking about the duck, not the other D. The duck.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about his D.
Yeah, his D ability.
His D ability.
I just really need his D right now.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just
just-
really need his D right now.
Why is
Yeah,
everybody looking at me weird?
just talking about D's, you know. People's D's.
She's nuts.
Let's see.
I knew someone a long time ago in 11 that named their character Bob D's. And the guy was great. The guy was great. He was a great person.
okay.
Laughs all around.
Truly a man of of the times.
Truly a man of valor and compose.
He was the man who didn't.
Yeah,
give a
truly a
fuck.
man of valor and girth.
He was the guy who didn't give a fuck. That's it.
Oh
Je suis un pamplemousse.
Rock that goat's world.
Goat Fuckers International.
That's right.
Oh my god.
I'll step aside.
Where is
Oh,
he
I
gonna
The new international house.
You saw naked goat.
Most ghosts.
Oh man.
Unless they're in cartoons.
Oh, what?
Then
Oh
at least
thank
get a
God,
shirt
the
on.
fetus ghost is gone, y'all.
The fetus ghost is gone.
Hallelujah, crisis averted. Now I may rest.
Be gone, fetus.
Yeah, be gone, fetus thoughts.
I'm just mad we happen to be talking about a ghost fetus, and
A ghost fetus.
I'm just.
I heard it wrong. It sounded like ghost penis.
Oh,
Yeah, ghost
That's why you
fetus.
don't yell.
I'm just saying we were talking about. Be gone, fetus. Be gone.
The power of Christ compels you.
Rise, chicken, rise.
Alpha Stage Savage open.
Arise, chicken.
You're not ready.
I don't want to.
Bitch.
Oh,
Actually,
you
the fir-
poked him in the
actually-
bum.
Actually, the
I did, I
first
poked
one
him
for Alpha
a lot.
Escape was terrible. And then it goes to the second one for Midgard Swarmer Savage, and it's a
Midgard Swarmer.
yes.
Yo,
Oh,
be gone, thought. Be gone, thought fetus.
You know, there's a good Swarmer place down the road.
Hooray!
we had a great shawarma place right outside the base.
I think I got hit. Yeah.
Oh no, I was making an invention reference.
Oh.
Yes, I know you were. Yeah, I knew what you were making.
I was making a real life reference.
Yeah.
I've never had shawarma.
Someone's
before.
got a life.
Swarmer's good.
I do. I just went on vacation. I just went on vacation for a
I know,
month.
just rubbing it all in our face so you have a life.
What?
Yeah. Did you see my Polite Souls reference?
Souls.
With that.
There's a Dark Souls boss near me. Protect me, Sergeant Hammer. That's right, you eat those magic bullets.
I know where this is going. Wow, there's someone that's still dancing here.
Oh man.
They've been dancing here for like an hour and a half.
At least it's over.
You can wash your hands clean of the whole mess.
More like bleach.
I don't know how you did it, but you. I gotta go. I'm freaking out now. I don't know
Right?
how, but it's the Witcher.
It's true, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna be able to look at vagans for a while.
I can only apologize for what I brought you into.
I don't apologize for anything.
You don't have to.
That's because you played Witcher 3.
Well, Cole's playing Pure Attention, so I might as well just play that for a bit. Oh my god. I was gonna play Kingdom Hearts after this. You bastard.
Ruin.
When you walk away, you don't hear me say abandoned feet.
No.
Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare.
Please, oh fetus, come here.
Please go.
All of my hate.
That's okay. I'll switch the subject for you. Let's see. I'll take Fran, and you can have Rosalina.
Oh, look at that compromise.
Let's turn it around, cause
No, let's stick with a ghost fetus.
Rosa scares me ultimately.
She scares you?
Dude.
She's just a cosmic god. Jeez.
Dude, I thought I really was. I think I legit fought like one of those hierarchy players.
Yes, Jess, I am an Excalibur, yes.
Excalibur.
I need to actually finish
And Marlon,
Smash
yes,
Ultimate.
I have also used a PlayStation camera.
Oh, yeah.
Oh god.
You fool! My legend dates back.
Oh god. Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
No,
many badges.
I need to actually finish Smash Ultimate. The only reason I haven't done it
No!
though,
Marky.
after
Yeah.
playing it on a
Sorry.
pro controller and then trying to play it with the normal dog setup, the puppy dog setup. when you put
Yeah,
the
you
things
can't do
together,
that.
it sucks.
Stuff
It
go good.
sucks. It's
Not
just
to mention you suck at Smash from the start off, so
Damn.
That's
well, I mean, it's just the
someone don't know
freaking.
how to use them tilt controls.
Here's how
To
we.
be fair, the tilt controls are.
Have you
way-
played online yet?
No, and
Played online. God, I only have like 12 characters unlocked.
yeah, and we were unlocking more on mine, and it just when I tried to do it by myself at home with the setup, without the pro controller setup, I kept hitting the I kept pausing while jumping, and I'm like, God, these buttons are too close.
That or your
What?
fingers
You
do
didn't
that.
get that kill. I got it. Bitches.
I didn't get that kill. The
No, that's what I'm saying.
NPC.
The minions got it.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what the
Well, you know
fuck?
the minions do so much work, right?
I know, right?
So, Rosa, when's the exact date you're showing up?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gonna be. It should be in like the second week of April.
Sweet, we will plan in advance. Big time.
I will have. I'll have like a like what's the word I'm looking for here? I'm so French because I'm drinking right now. Fuck, I'm French. I'll have a like better idea in like mid-February. Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
You can speak in French and I'll try to translate.
Okay.
Drunken translation will be good.
Je vois comme une confirmation comme date solide, genre comme mi-février, ok?
God damn it! He's speaking French.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's Canadian. That's what they do.
I mean, what do you want? Him to
No, I'm just getting flashbacks for. There was a time I used to date a French girl, and she would always speak something French whenever she didn't want me to know something.
She would always speak something French.
Yeah, she would speak Frenchy to me.
Your English is fantastic.
I mean, I swear, does that kind of?
Let me just tell you, coming from America, my English sucks.
I do want to point out,
that.
remember whenever we did the PvP thing, and everybody assigned all of the international players to my team, and they all spoke their own individual different languages as well as English and other things. So when they got flustered, they all started talking all different languages all at once.
It was funny.
Fun times.
They're like, wow, this is herding cat with all different languages.
Yes.
Great. Sit back, drink a beer, and just enjoy the show.
And see, that was before you had me.
Yeah.
Or me.
Woo!
Two-timing.
We had met you, but this is when he was first in Brain Scratch, and you weren't on our servers yet.
No, I wasn't yet.
Oops. Oh, shoot me in the foot.
And now you come with loving arms and embrace Canadian embrace. That's what sounds. That's what it sounds like. Oh God. You sound like that Kia commercial.
Nizzy rap.
A Kia commercial.
Yeah, remember the Kia commercial?
Oh yeah, with the Crocodile Dundee guy.
Yes, and they're like.
But it wasn't the real one. It was like a knockoff version.
It was a knockoff version. Yes.
Yeah. Didn't the guy that played Crocodile Dundee didn't die?
No, you're thinking of Steve Irwin.
Yeah.
I know Steve Irwin passed, but didn't the Crocodile Dundee guy pass?
Probably. I mean, he probably did. He did a shit ton of coke. So I mean,
we have the power of the internet, and we're not trying to find that out.
I'm working on it.
Yeah,
right
see,
now.
but you can't OD on coke, man.
Here.
You can OD on internet.
But you can't get addicted to it either, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
AOE everyone.
Yeah.
You can't die from weed.
No, you cannot die from weed. Never.
Beautiful thing, man. You can make rope out of it. They found a way to make it's called hempcrete, stronger than regular concrete.
Yep.
They've
He's
got
still alive, but he kind of looks like leather mixed with surfer.
you got carbon fiber made out of hemp that's stronger than carbon fiber. It's a beautiful plant, man.
Okay.
And
That's
it gets
why
you fucking dank as shit.
It's versatile, easy to grow.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
And it
why.
gets you high as fuck.
Yeah,
And that's why it's all going through the process. And one day, one fine day, it's all gonna be legal, even for recreation.
It drives me insane.
It's already legal here.
It became.
I know, and I'm jealous of you.
Lucky.
Because it recently became legal in Michigan, and ever since then I keep getting mail saying, "Hey, you can now buy marijuana gummy bears."
Oh my god.
Marijuana what now?
Gummy bears, yeah.
Yeah.
You can put anything in the gummy bears, man.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Yeah, man.
All right, just forewarning, guys.
A lot of states. Well, here's the thing, though. A lot of states that sell them already, they only can sell them up to a certain amount of percentage of the stuff that's in them.
THC.
Yes.
Right.
PHDA actually.
If you want to go above that certain percentage, it has to be a medical thing. You have to have medical approval. But good luck on some of that medical approval, because in some states you'll literally go through paperwork after paperwork after paperwork.
For me, it's super easy. I just walk into the doctor's office and go PTSD.
PTSD.
See, I wish it was.
Wait, I can actually legit get some because I have a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said,
actually get it because I legally actually have that diagnosis.
yeah, but yeah, like I said, you're in the same state I am.
Yeah, but so do I.
Oh wait, you can just go into a store and get it. You shut up.
Oh yeah, I can just walk into a store and get it as well.
Well, technically we can walk into a store and get it too. It's just not as strong.
I can't. I live in PA.
But you get good cheesesteaks.
I mean, if I'm in that area.
Oh, Luna, Soul,
Oh, no.
have you guys ever had lobster? Like,
Yes.
like
Oh, man.
no, but like cooked like fresh lobster cooked for you.
Oh.
Okay, I don't know.
This mission involves a
You live on the coast, brother.
He lives on the coast.
I know plenty of people who live on the coast that don't know how to shuck a lobster.
They're retarded.
Well, I mean, remind me if I'm wrong, honey, but I don't think I've had lobster yet.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right. You haven't, have you?
You had crab, shrimp.
Well, that's the thing.
And-
I can't keep track of the new things that I've tried because I, didn't eat anything before. So, that comes out.
No,
Okay.
you did try a little bit of lobster.
Yeah, I think I tried a tiny bit while we were in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Lobster's
you
good.
You tried a small amount whenever we went to Roy's.
Oh,
You had a little
Luna, you're gonna be useless on me, by the way.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, you know what we need to do? Just one time while Varuz is here with us.
All right, let's be honest here. Let's be honest here because we know now weed is going to be legal. Who here?
One day.
who here has gone that far?
I don't understand what you're asking.
Yes.
far
Pot,
from west.
yes.
Oh,
I'm not trying to say smoke weed or anything. I'm just saying has
Every day.
I've already admitted before. I was a
Yes.
stoner when I was.
I was gonna say, dude, I was in the Air Force, man. I tried all kinds of shit, especially when I was overseas.
cocaine was our drug of choice.
what the?
It's out of your system in like 48 hours tops.
Army.
Oh, honey, did you want to tell them
Army
your ecstasy story?
was their big thing.
Oh yeah, man. Used to take quad stacks every time.
No. Solus's story is really funny because it's unintentional.
Oh, that's even better.
Oh, yeah.
I heard this one already.
So I used not to actually drink beer. I drink girly drinks. The girl that was
Okay.
sitting to my left actually drank girly drink. Or not girly drinks, but beer.
Beer.
Texas.
So you got roofied.
So yeah, the waitress that dropped the stuff in what they thought was her drink was actually my drink, and they got swapped around. And yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Soul. I've got roofied twice so far in my life. No, I'm not joking.
Oh
What?
god.
Not
Oh.
even joking.
Fuck.
I was 3 beers in and I was like blackout drunk.
That's bad.
Nah, whatever. I still had a good time.
Right, you got a good time, but I mean, the whole point of having a good time is to actually remember it.
Oh, I kind of remember it.
remember it.
I kind of remember. Kind of. Enough. You know.
Oh. But no, we'll have to do this at least one time. We'll have to
Okay.
go back. We'll have to go back to that huddle house we went to when I went to take you two to the DMV.
God damn it! Now you made me want a huddle house.
What's
Yeah,
the
now we got you. It's like Waffle House but better.
Oh,
I mean, it's not
dude.
the greatest thing ever, but it's a good
Do
breakfast.
you realize I'm bringing my waffle maker with me?
What?
You never said that.
Yeah, I'm driving down.
Oh, that's you. That's a trip for you.
Yeah, like I'm gonna be cooking for you guys and everything.
Oh, I'm gonna be able to cook some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well,
man.
he's also gonna be drinking. That's why.
I'm
Oh,
just
yeah, drunk
okay.
Solus food is the best food out there. Just letting you know.
Oh, Sync.
Can never be replicated. So it's a one-time deal.
It's always a one shot.
I could not hear you. What?
Did you see the picture? Because you were talking about, you were asking what I cooked. Did you see what I posted in your Discord?
I did not yet.
Yeah, it was a while back, but it was in the food section. I posted the Spanish rice.
Oh, okay. No, I did see that. So I did see that. Speaking of food and blacking out,
Yep.
I am starving. Thanks a lot.
It reminds me of the time where I first got really heavily drunk and blinked 3 times and I was in a different location of the city. Granted, we started at my house.
Yeah,
I've got a few of those as well.
Yeah. You feel like you're doing Limitless, but the dumb version.
Like, you swear to God you're just having a good time with your friends, and it's like, you blink, and it's like, what am I doing in the train? It was like...
That's basically, Jersey for me when we were, when I woke up on the floor. I remember being at David Buster's, and then I'm like in the hotel room, like, how do I get here?
Okay, I need to meet people.
Yeah, we're good.
Apparently. I mean,
like, I met Luna and Solus, but the problem was that we didn't drink enough for me to get drunk. But Luna was having a good time.
Yeah, I was dressed as Harley Quinn running around David Buster's drunk. I remember I got a picture with a little kid whose mother approached me and said, he's a real big fan of Harley Quinn. Like a very harlot version of Harley Quinn. I'm like, you want a picture with me? Okay.
Oh, it was quite risque.
That boy hardcore.
It was hilarious.
That mom was like okay with it.
Yeah, he was like 3 years old, and this mom's like, he's a really big fan. I'm sitting here like, I'm holding a drink in my hand. I'm like, I'm gonna take a picture.
Kid probably needed some material for his spank bank.
Well, then we had creepy, like, there's creepy waiters.
Alright.
Solus can tell you all about them. We can see them from the bar, and they just stare, like openly stare, and we're just sitting here like, you got a problem? Like, what the fuck?
Actually.
One dude was like, he was wiping plates with his mouth wide open. He was just straight mouth breathing, like
staring at me. I'm
staring
like,
at
what
her
the fuck,
slowly
man?
wiping in a circle.
Did I miss that or something?
Yeah, it was before you arrived. We were at the bar, and like there was wait staff like in the mini hallway to the kitchen that were just staring the entire time. I'm like saying like, excuse you. You might be like more clever about this.
Hishio. Where is he? Why is he not answering me?
Huh?
Where is he?
What?
Alright, look, this is how much we're gonna drink. Look in the Crimson Hellcat's dank water. Just to give you an idea of how much we're gonna drink.
Oh god,
That's me, by the way, so...
Oh, sweet Jesus!
That's amazing!
Oh,
How is
yeah.
it the first time I'm seeing that picture?
As soon as I see that, I'm like, who just raided a Walmart for that?
Wow.
What the fuck is that? Is that Heineken?
Those are 5-liter Heineken.
Boy, you're gonna have fun getting that shit for customs.
Oh, I'm a veteran. What are they gonna do?
Oh, that's right, you're Canadian.
Just be back by supper.
They'll never say no to a veteran. You guys love veterans.
I don't know, they won't say no to the Canadian either.
No.
In battle, you
No,
just swing
or else-
by Maine and pick me up, man.
Or sure, I can do that.
I'm sure.
I've got plenty of room in my truck.
And we have 2 guest bedrooms.
I
That's
cannot.
not a bad idea, man.
I cannot go with you on this trip.
I'm down to drink and do some quad stacks.
Like, as long as I have enough advance, I will request the time off work, and we'll have like a week.
You're gonna have to hide me in the
I
trunk.
just go through a bender.
I'm coming down.
I won't be able to go through all of a bender myself, but I'll
Oh
be
no, come on, man. It's gonna
No,
be
no,
like,
no.
I'm gonna bring some Canadian treats too that you guys don't have down there as well.
Ooh.
we'll just start
messed
Friday
up.
and then we'll it'll be the first 5 minutes we'll black out and wake up next Friday.
Yeah, we'll black out and then we'll be at a freaking Huddle
It'll be
House
like a more
diner.
epic version of the
We'll be at a Huddle House diner. Like, how the fuck did we get here?
Right? What are you talking about, guys? You've always been here.
We'll put like
I
the big
want to
beards
do
on all
this.
the guys.
Yeah.
You guys,
Like,
You
we've been
just
sleeping
guys
in the same
here.
booth for a week.
you guys, you just did the waitress be like, you guys just sat me asking for coffee and bacon. You wouldn't stop. I'm like, oh, don't say.
Oh no, I actually.
Like a bottomless bacon thing there.
That very same night I got dead drunk, I also just pretty much walked out with like 2 phone numbers from the same diner. It's 2 different girls. I was like, how did I do that?
Nice.
How
Through
do I
the
do
power,
that? How
through
could I
the
do it
power of
again?
alcohol.
It's like, what did I smooth talk her on one side and then just like hush hush smooth talk the other? I don't.
Hey, Stinks, let's be honest. You wouldn't have to do much, okay? You are a good-looking man.
I'll have you know, you're gonna have to hide me in the trunk when you go to Canada.
He's got that Dark Knight sword tattoo on his muscles. Make all the ladies scream.
Hey, Luna, you just got a compliment.
Wait, I did? What?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh wow, I'm not even knowing what I'm doing. And they're calling me a good avatar.
Oh, you don't feel alone.
I may have just started. Shh.
Luna.
Hey, I can't help it when bestiality started getting heavily talked about. You have to drink.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could join you, but
I remember the first time a girl. I remember the first time a girl talked to me about bestiality when I was 16.
You could do that with a German Shepherd?
Actually, it was a horse.
Wow.
It wasn't a German Shepherd. It was a horse.
Oh no.
Well, she's ruined forever.
Yes, I'm thinking like no. Oh no.
She is ruined forever.
Nobody in Sync Stream needs to Google that.
No, please don't.
For the love of God, no.
No, you don't. No.
Yeah, we killed them.
Yeah.
Some people identify as beast lovers.
Yes, they do.
There's also people that describe themselves as robosexual because they're attracted to robots.
Or machines, isn't it?
And the other person that.
Then there's the Beastmasters.
Yeah. And that other
Anyways, just to wrap up the whole Canada trip thing, I'm making a list of like all the stuff I want to bring down with
Are
me.
you checking
So.
twice?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
He's gonna have customs ask him.
I'll
He's
tell
gonna
you,
have-
I'll
he's
tell you
gonna
guys
ask
one thing.
customs if he's not
I'm bringing
nice.
ketchup chips down.
Ketchup chip?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we have
fuck.
those?
Ketchup
No.
chips were so popular overseas. Holy crap.
Yeah, 'cause-
Iraqis love those things.
Yep.
Damn.
Wow, is it bad? I don't even remember typing GG. What the fuck?
It's all that.
Just
It's all that.
automatic.
Well, I'm drinking wine. You're drinking rum. I think
I'm
I have
mad.
a baguette. I think I have a baguette and a bonnet somewhere too.
I'm here having all this fun without me.
What are you talking about? You're right here.
Yeah, and our
Buffalo
whole
moose.
team
I
got
thought
the
about,
fuck
like,
up though. Fuck yeah.
Participate in the drinking.
Oh
ta-
god, I'm gonna
This
have
is a
such
pirate
a
guild,
hangover.
Tasso. Like,
Yeah.
Oh man, that
we
did not
drink
feel
all the
good.
time. That's like 80% of our existence.
Da, da,
Like,
da,
that's
da,
when we have movie nights. We typically have a drinking game that goes with that movie.
Yeah. That's why I have a pirate
Oh,
flag in my
And
picture.
that was the case. I'm glad I didn't know about that when you Deadpool, cause
Well, we didn't do one for Deadpool.
okay.
But
I thought it-
previously, like for instance, we watched Jumanji, the newer
Yes.
one. And so our
I
drinking
see
game for that was anytime that a person used a character trait or power, you had to take a shot. I
I
had
don't
like
like where this is
6
going.
shots lined up before the movie started,
Yeah.
so Lois and I could be ready.
Oh god.
Oh, that was just as bad as when we watched Beer Fest. I said, take a shot take a drink anytime someone
Yes.
says Das Boot.
Yes, I remember that
Oh,
one.
No,
That
no,
was-
here was the precise rules. It was anytime Das Boot is mentioned, it's 1
Yep.
shot. Anytime Das Boot is featured, it's 2 shots.
Yeah, so at the end of the
Fuck,
movie,
you're
I
killing
was,
your damn liver.
I was chugging out of my
Yeah,
bottle.
by the
of
end of the
vodka.
movie, everybody was like,
Because
oh my
everybody-
god.
Everybody had their webcams on,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden it gets to the last table, and they
Oh,
put the boots down, and
God.
everyone just tilted
Yeah.
the bottles back.
Yep.
There's like, god damn it.
Oh.
Beer and I was drinking beer and vodka that night. Like, I was drinking like 10% beer too.
Oh man, by the time we got done, like, DC was like, he could barely hold his head up straight. He
Yes.
looked like a
Wait.
bobblehead doll. 'cause
Yeah.
he-
You said DC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The RDC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Is he a lightweight?
Definitely having fun.
No, he does
He's,
pretty well for
he's
himself.
average, yeah.
Ah. But
But
he's
it was pretty funny watching the whole entire deal go down, because everyone was just, we were doing.
Good time. That's isn't that Luna? Isn't that the first time you saw me on webcam? Webcam, and you told me
Webcam?
Webcam, yes.
And you told me that I wasn't allowed to shave
Yes,
my beard ever.
Yeah, I told you we're never allowed to shave your beard.
Ever.
But also the funny part about that was while it was like 10 o'clock at night for everybody else, we were in Hawaii, so it was like 5 p.m.
Yeah,
and we were drinking slosh drunk before it was even dinner time.
Oh my god, our neighbor was like tapping on the wall to tell us to calm down. And we were like, I'm trying to make dinner.
No, I can't. So it was funny because when everybody was off movie night, they're like, man, we're going to bed. I'm saying, like, we got like at least like 6 hours until we're going to bed. We better think of some shit quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
That
they
was
got
the funny thing too, because of my drunk streams, I'd be doing them at like 5 o'clock our time. Everyone's like, man, you need to stream early. I'm like, but it would be like noon if I did that, and that just make me a confirmed alcoholic.
Oh well, let's space max here.
This is
I'm
true,
like
but at
looking.
least I can pretend a little bit, okay?
Yeah, I suppose pretending is always fun.
I usually try to wait till at least like 7 o'clock minimum before drinking.
Oh, no,
Dude,
no, as soon as I got home, I grabbed the rest of I went to town my fireball. Work was hell.
Not the cinnamon stuff. Oh,
God.
I went to town.
If I
could order pizza.
see, I would love to do that. The only reason I would ever do that if I want to actually unclog my sinuses and get drunk at the same time.
Yeah.
After that, I literally had to go sleep. I went to sleep. And remember, by the time I woke back up, I noticed Sync was streaming. Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Oh.
Has anybody else tried to clear their sinuses with smelling salt before?
Nope.
No.
I'm not doing that again.
It's a fast way to clear those sinuses up.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean,
we did do shots of tequila through our noses a few times.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, that's I knew to do Jameson that way off the bar.
Yeah.
No.
Put it on the bar, and you just do a line of it right off the bar.
Yeah.
Oh God, no! I'm sorry. There's a line there's a certain line I will not cross. That's
well, I could keep going with my line if you want. We can start talking about medical tubing here in a second.
Oh Christ! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Oh, finally it popped.
Oh God! I need another bottle of wine. I need to go to the cellar. No. Oh, it's so far away. I'm gonna fall down the stairs and break my neck.
Dude, the butt slide.
You have to visit us first before you die.
I didn't say I was gonna die. I just said I was gonna break my neck.
Just racking yourself.
Well, if you break your neck, you can't drive down here now, can you?
Exactly.
I can pay someone to drive me down.
Well, okay.
That's gonna be
Well,
one
you
hell
have
of
to
an
tell us
Uber.
About that.
I don't care.
hey, if Mr. Beast can Uber across country, so can we.
Yeah, good point.
Exactly. That's discrimination against Canadians. Run, you little bitch.
Yes, I do expect thanks for fulfilling my duty, you fucking bitch.
Whoa.
Fuck you, Imperius.
Whoa.
Yeah, Imperius is a dick.
He's a dick.
Is there
too busy sucking Tyrael's black dick is what he's doing.
What the hell? What is going on?
Tyrael's black.
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
Things got crazy quick.
Yeah, I'm just I have no words.
Hey, Sync, it's back to Smash Brothers, back in
Do I even water now?
That was.
Oh look! A young Korean girl's in a bunch of tentacles.
The tentacles.
Yeah, you have the tentacles, Luna. I've got the young Korean girl. Look, and I have crabs.
Yeah.
Oh, did they already?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm going along with you. Shut the hell up.
This is too good.
This is great.
This is amazing.
God damn, I wish I was streaming.
I'm
not happy yet, though.
Bullshit
I'm
fish.
kind of doing this and looking at Sync Strain at the same time. I was about to say, hey, Sync,
yeah,
what are you doing?
still-
He'd be saying, swimming!
Hey, what the? That's not right.
Oh, they have an Asmodan too. Hello,
Huh.
Asmodan. Oh, so quiet now. Somebody say something.
Well, I'm focusing.
Say
the character.
something.
Oh, that's messed up.
I'm looking
The
at
sprites are
interesting-
broken.
I'm looking at the interesting boss on Sync's frickin' screen.
Okay.
The Why is the sprites are broken?
No, not the sprites.
Oh, I can tell. I'm like, oh, the bullet bill sprites are, yeah.
Yep.
So you can Tekken?
I can believe that happening because it just can't handle. It must be some type of sprite limitation that can't handle anything or something.
I know. I know what I'm gonna bring.
What are you gonna bring?
So
It's a secret. It's a surprise.
All right. Well, you know what? If you're gonna be full of surprises, so am I.
Okay.
Guess
I'm
what?
down.
We're gonna be preparing some other surprises.
I am down with that sickness.
Good. Because I already told Kat one of the surprises already.
That's fine.
You will be
Boom.
happy.
Is it your penis?
Oh!
Did I guess right?
Funny man! Funny man!
Hey Yoshi, what's up, man? True facts. Yoshi was supposed to be in Super Mario Brothers 3. Didn't
Was
happen.
he?
Yeah, he was
Actually,
supposed
yeah. Actually, back in frickin' regular Super Mario Bros. 1, frickin' Miyamoto had concept art of him.
I did not know that.
Now
And
you know.
here,
No
this
one
guy
gets that.
actually recreated
And
him.
the other half is extreme violence.
Yes, exactly. Extreme violence.
Yeah. One time we tried out waterboarding for fun.
Oh.
How did that go?
Not pleasant apparently.
Apparently. Did you not just remember it at all?
Well, I mean, we were kind of drinking.
I assume so.
Wait, so you
when
were
you
drinking
said that we
by
decided to do waterboarding for fun, I assumed
Yeah,
That would
we
have
were-
been the thing to do.
Yeah, because we were in the CIA briefings, so it kind of seemed like the friggin' thing to do.
Yes, waterboarding. The total natural thing to do.
Well, I mean, that's what the CIA
Don't you know
does
what
to
company
people.
you keep?
They were giving thirsty people water. What are you talking about?
Okay, well, we gave thirsty people water too. That's all we did then.
I'm not dealing with normal people or actual military people. What the fuck? No,
Again, Tasso, you should know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah.
Discord. Crimson
I need
Hellcats is
to know.
exactly, not exactly the normal folk.
No.
no, because I need to know this because I do have family in the military.
A lot of the people in the Hellcats are actually veterans.
Yeah, a lot of them are
Yeah.
actually. Now that I think about it, I've never really noticed it, like pointed out to you before, but yeah,
I'm a veteran.
predominant
I'm
amount of them.
I'm a veteran to all their shenanigans.
I mean, he's not lying.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
No.
I'm a veteran. Well, no, never mind. I'm not even a veteran drinker. I've only been drinking for like 3 years.
Oh,
I'm just
you're
really
you're a
good at it.
veteran, all right.
You're a veteran at trying it.
Well, I can probably say I'm a veteran. I'm playing for
Yeah, I was saying I could be considered a veteran
Over-
gamer.
26 years.
I've been playing for about 26
Ever
years
since I
too,
learned
actually.
about RuneScape at Girl Scout camp, I've been a gamer. Thank you, Girl Scout Horse Camp.
See,
Oh,
a lot of phrasing in that stuff. and
Not touching that one.
yeah, you Bruiser, you knew
That's out of
exactly
character for
what I
you.
was about to say.
Yeah. This one time at Girl Scout camp.
Yeah. There were some horses and no.
No,
That
shut up. Get out. Get the fuck out right now. Get the fuck out of here.
My
That's
origin, yes.
I got a lot of horses.
I mean, I grew up on a
Shut
farm,
Mr.
so...
Hands, but we're not going to talk about that one.
I mean, I grew up on a farm, so you know.
Back in the days when My Little Pony was not what you thought it was.
Yeah, before bronies were bronies.
The fuck?
Tasso, at this point, you have to expect it.
Hey,
Oh,
nobody's
I
working
thought,
here.
I thought I was prepared. I had to do some crazy shit with my friends. I am not prepared. We got some all new shit.
It's different when you have black friends, but when you have crazy friends.
I got no.
I.e. white. That's what
I got.
As in
I got an Irishman, a Latino, one black.
Walk into a bar?
That's it.
So basically, all black people. So.
Oh, so does that mean I'm your first?
Damn,
Does that mean I'm your first Canadian? Did I pop your maple cherry?
Oh my god, I love tonight.
See, you're not gonna like me.
You're angry?
Why?
No, I don't like maple that much.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. More maple for me. You can't fix stupid. So I mean, you know, if you don't want maple, that's fine.
I'm gonna blind everybody. Everybody enjoy the blindness.
What are you gonna blind us with?
Red.
Like the dark side of your ass?
Oh no, that goes in the dark.
It wasn't dark. It was the bright side of his ass.
So you do know how we never see the sun, right? It's pasty white.
Yeah, I suppose.
Aw.
Just shooting all them laser beams at them guys.
Laser beams.
Laser beams.
Can I go on a tirade for a second and express my outrage that only Gold Member out of the Austin Power movies is on Netflix right now?
Oh yeah, that's stupid.
Can I express my rage about a lot of things that's not on Netflix right now?
Well, yeah, but
Rush
it's put a whole
Everything.
series, even if it's shitty movies, but to only put the worst one
Yeah.
on there.
Oh,
But they did the same with Lord of the Rings. They only had the Return of the King on.
I've never seen any of the Terminator movies, purely from the fact that only the third one has always been available on Netflix. I can never see the first two, so I never watched them.
Midnight, and I'm getting tired.
Just you know, splash some water on your face.
No, well, I'm trying to get my sleep pattern back to normal.
Okay.
Because I got a new job. Because if I get this job, which is
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were talking about your interview today.
Yeah, and it was successful. I just got to do all the other stuff, which is almost pretty much a guarantee I've got the job.
Good.
So, I'm trying to get my sleep pattern back to normal again.
Do you want to quit your job and come and work for me?
How much you paying?
I have to leave everyone else behind.
I guess.
That depends. How much you paying?
Snowstorms.
I mean, I could use a hot secretary. So.
Alright.
I mean, how much would you pay for said hot secretary?
About 65 a year.
More she's making now.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, but you can't move to Canada, so that's.
Oh god damn
What
it.
the hell?
I'm sorry, what?
I definitely remember that one. Wow.
I didn't hear it.
Dude, she can move there. It's called Canada, not Canada.
Oh, that's true. That is very true.
Oh, the Maple and Tim Hortons.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know how many people I talked to in Afghanistan that were like, we don't know what we're gonna do when we go back to our own countries because they won't have Tim Hortons there.
Fudge.
Like, you had guys that were like legit worried about it.
See, I'm lucky. I live in Michigan, so I get the off-brand Tim Hortons of Tim Hortons.
What's that?
Tim
I hit my
Hortons.
limit. I'm gonna go see the rest of this fireball off. I'll see you guys later.
All right.
Fun.
Have fun being traumatized by us.
All right. Well, this is also my limit. Thank you for coming on by, everybody. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming next. Maybe next week, and I'll see what I can stream from there. Same goal going to be happening. Seeing if people are kind enough for that. But prepare for Tuesday. I'm going to either try to get off on that day so I can stream on Tuesday, and a video should be coming out on the very same day. So I'll see what happens after that. I'll see you guys later. Have a good night, and take care.
Before no.